All right, guys, this is Steven Steele. Welcome back. Hit that like button. Let's try to recover as many people as we lost. Hopefully it won't take too long. Nick?
I am here. Sorry.
Okay, great. Okay, no problem. And I'm going to bring in Stain Alpha, too. Alpha, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Hey, what's up, man?
What up?
I got a new stream set up in here. So just looking on rebuilding that back right now. Alpha, just for future reference, do you have any idea what happened, or I could avoid that next time?
I was just trying to tell you to close up your Discord and try to reopen it.
Yeah, I did that. I tried like a hard stop and reopening Discord, and it didn't help. So yeah, for some reason, the only thing that helped was just restarting a new stream. And yeah, I don't know. I think I might have to just figure out how to reset the default settings in Discord, and then maybe I guess got to figure it out off the air in case that happens again. But yeah, whatever. What Alpha? Good to hear from you. It's been a bit. What do you make of what's been happening lately?
Oh, it's been incredible what's going on right now at the moment. And tomorrow is going to be even more crazy, right?
Yes.
With SNL taking place. So just no idea where this is going. Are we going to hit $1 tomorrow? Are we hitting 90 cents tomorrow? I have no idea. Where this is going, man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: we're going to hit the dollar.
Yeah. Now, do you think we're gonna hit You think we could hit $1 this weekend, guys? Go ahead, Alpha, and then Nick.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
I was trying to. There's a guy in the chat who's trying to ask me a question. I'm just going to answer him in chat. But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, $1 is totally possible. We all know that there's going to be some probably heavy retracement at $1. I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha, what do you think?
I definitely think it's possible. There is so much hype going on with Dogecoin, so much media. Everyone is on it, trying to get on it. They don't understand the token metrics, but all they know is that they want to buy some Dogecoin, right? Even the mainstream media now started talking positive about Dogecoin.
Yep.
Of course, Mark Cuban getting on the air talking about Dogecoin as well, that is going to reach $1, is going to be like a stable coin. Elon Musk tomorrow. And man, it's like, I don't know about you guys, but I have people that have never bought cryptocurrency before asking me about Dogecoin.
Yeah, I was just saying that too on the air the other night, you guys, where I've noticed people that have never would ever have any interest in this sort of thing all of a sudden ask me about this. I'm getting texts about it from people that I've never expected to, et cetera. So it's just been pretty wild. yeah. I've noticed. I made the same observation.
I've probably gotten 4 or 5 messages today alone from people, just in my past that have asked me, like, is today a good day to buy? Why do people always call me at the top?
Right.
Right. We're at all-time highs. We're at all-time highs, and you want to know if it's a good time to buy. I don't know.
Right.
I wouldn't advise someone to do. I'm telling all these people, just wait till SNL's over. Wait for there to be some sort of retracement from this, because, could we keep going up? I'd assume so, based off of what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
But there's no way. I would love to see us cross through $1. That'd be great.
Right.
But there's no way that we're going through to or through $1 without some sort of resistance. Like, there has to be something that brings us back to earth for even just a little bit, and that would be perfectly healthy and perfectly normal for price action to move like that. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting.
Nick, do you think that's going to happen before the dollar, or do you think it's going to happen after the dollar? I really think that's going to happen after we reach the dollar.
Sure. I mean, I could see us getting to the 90. I mean, I know the level. I've ran the math on the levels of, the Fibonacci retracement levels and everything. I mean, we're clear to like 98 cents, which is, I'll just call it $1. But we all know how many shorts there are at the dollar, how many people have limit sells at $1 or 101 or something like that. So yeah, I mean, I could see us getting to $1 and then coming back down a little bit, maybe coming back down to 85, 75 cents, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be unrealistic. I don't think so. And again, I told people this. I could sell 1 million coins right now. I mean, I could set a limit sell at $1. I'm not going to, because I think once we pass through $1, it's just a matter of time before we get back up again through the dollar and become stable, at or above $1.
Right. Yeah. I agree with that. I guess my expectations are, I guess mine are a bit more tempered. I think that we're definitely going to see a big ramp. I'd be surprised if we get to $1 tomorrow night, just because I have a feeling every time we get up to anywhere around 90 cents into the early 90s, I think there's a lot of people that have been holding that $1 or anything around $1 is where their sell-off point is, just psychologically, and it includes some of the whales. So I think we're going to see I'm just guessing, but I think once we approach close to $1, I think there's going to be a massive dump that takes us down 10, maybe even 15 whole cents before it consolidates again. And I think it might do that a couple times before we get enough resistance down before we can blast through that $1. But I think once we do blast through that $1, it's going to be a game changer as far as everybody's perception of what's possible. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I would agree, but I think you might be discounting the fact that Elon might drop a piece of news tomorrow, like Tesla accepts accepts Dogecoin. If that was the case, forget about it. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's actually a good point. If that happens, if Elon uses Saturday Night Live tomorrow night as a catalyst to make a big announcement, right? Or even infer like a big announcement, gives people a big clue. I think that might even be enough to really tip the scale. So I think that's a good point. I guess I would agree to put that caveat in my prediction. Maybe. Oh man, I think I'm accidentally talking over Stay in Alpha.
No.
Okay. Sorry. I saw your green volume light go. Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Alpha?
I think you're definitely right about tomorrow. Tomorrow could be a catalyst to Dogecoin reaching $1. All depends what could happen, right? Elon Musk might get on SNL and there might be nothing mentioned on Dogecoin. However, we all think that he is going to mention Dogecoin, right? And come in with like a Shiba Inu. I believe you said that on one of your previous streams that I walked in on. But yeah, that could definitely happen. That could be the catalyst that Dogecoin needs, and tomorrow we might just be seeing the $1 mark. If there is big news like that coming out, who knows? But definitely, I think that we could pass the $1 mark, and once we pass the $1 mark, then I think we're going to be seeing a big retracement. But something that Nick said is that for sure that people have shorts already set up at $1, just for it to drop automatically. But I don't know. Dogecoin has been very bullish. It has been breaking all barriers. It has been breaking the law of gravity so far.
Yes.
It's going to come down. So it's going to come down. Whatever comes up comes down. It's going to come down. I just believe it's going to come down somewhere after the $1 mark, because it's just extremely bullish, and we just have a massive crowd, hype, media coverage. Just on social media, CoinGecko, it's just crazy how much publicity Dogecoin right now is getting. So I do believe we will be seeing that retracement after the $1 period. How far? I don't know. We're gonna
We've got some. We got Dono in chat that was asking me to finish my Kraken theory.
Yeah. Go ahead.
here we go. This is the dum 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 dum.
And thank you, Joe Thomas.
Thanks, Joe. Alex Jones level conspiracy theory. And so here it is. This is my Kraken Elon Musk post Doge conspiracy. You might ask yourself, why? Why would Elon post the Doge wearing a Kraken pendant? By the way, I have a pendant story for later that involves a one Ben Baller who may or may not be making a Doge pendant for me. We'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Tesla has invested in Bitcoin through Coinbase because in the United States, that is their primary trading company. It allows for corporate regulations to be circumvented for taxation reasons. I could go into the nonsense about why corporations use Coinbase in the US, but that's another time, another place. Right now, Tesla, if they wanted to, they wouldn't be able to purchase Doge through any exchange in the United States because of corporate legislation with how corporations have to do their tax filings. However, I believe that Kraken is the only exchange in Europe that holds specific corporate tax filing legislation that allows companies to be able to purchase cryptocurrencies and keep them on their books without budging up the numbers too much.
Mm-hmm.
And if Tesla was to purchase Doge, they would most likely do it through Kraken. This is just an Alex Jones level conspiracy theory, guys. But why else would he be posting the Doge symbol, the Doge, with a Kraken pendant on there? It doesn't make any sense. Why would he promote Kraken out of all exchanges? It's not like they just recently added Doge. Kraken has had Doge forever. They're one of the longest exchanges that has ever carried Doge. It doesn't make sense. Why would you post that specific pendant? It just doesn't make sense. Why not post any other exchange? It just doesn't. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. So this is my Matt Wallace 2 a.m. Adderall theory on the Elon post.
So
also hilarious Matt. I'm sorry to sidetrack. Hilarious Matt Wallace story. Sadia came out with a Doge like a makeup palette today, and so she had like different meme names for the different colors on the palette, and Final Stand was one of the colors on the palette, and it was like Caucasian white. It was hilarious. It was the most Caucasian taupe white you could ever see. It was so funny. Anyway, go on. I thought it was funny.
Alex Price, thank you for your $5 super chat. I think NBC knows the potential of a Dogecoin mention by Elon on their platform. If Elon wasn't involved in Dogecoin, he would not be hosting. I don't know if that's true. If Elon was involved in Dogecoin, he would not be hosting. Maybe, maybe not. I think you raise an interesting question, though, because of how much media attention that Elon's garnished even more since involving himself with Doge. So thank you, Alex, for your super chat, and thank you for your interesting comments there. I really appreciate it, Alex. Erectile Reptile coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Erectile Reptile. Really appreciate it. Binance shows almost 1 million worth of Doge ready to sell at 99 cents. And that's on Binance US. So there's definitely will be resistance around $1, but will eventually climb over $1. That's just my opinion on it.
I don't know if he meant to say 1 billion, but I have a million sitting on Binance US right now. So
yeah, okay, that's what I was wondering. It's got to be 1 billion. That was my first thought too.
Yeah, it can't be 1 million because that would that's just my account, bud.
Right. Yeah, so it has to be Binance shows over, I assume erectile reptile meant over 1 billion, right? You can clarify that in the chat, but I assume that's what they meant. But I hear you. Erectile reptile. Thanks again for being a long supporter of the show and your super chat. Really appreciate it. Honestly, I don't know what to make of your theory, Nick. I also think I don't know, guys. Do you think it might be possible that Elon was just looking for an animated Shiba Inu and isn't familiar with the Kraken symbol and just saw something and decided to just didn't even know, just saw like a gold chain on it maybe and just didn't even know there was an association and just it had it superimposed in there? What do you think? What do you guys think about that?
Highly doubtful, because if you search, I tried looking up that Doge with the Kraken pen. I couldn't find it.
Okay, so it's a very unique.
It's a very unique image. Like somebody made that on purpose. Like, why would you pick that one? Like, there's so many other. There's so many easier Doge like pictures you could have used. Like any other one would have made sense. But, like, why?
Right.
Kraken is so extremely specific. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. If he was going to be, if Tesla was going to come out and say they're going to accept Doge, it would be through, they would have bought theirs through Kraken. And that would explain the amount of volume that we've seen over the past few days, you know? It's totally plausible. I'm not saying this is like an Alex Jones level crazy conspiracy. I'm not saying it's true or anything. I just found it interesting. Strange.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. It's, I guess it surprised me as well. I didn't know. So I mean, your theory it's as good as any at this point, because I mean, at least you were able to kind of draw a line of reasoning from it, so it's more than I can say for myself on it. So yeah, guys, we are trading a little over 70 cents now. Another green candle forming. The upslope looks good. A lot of anticipation going on. Could we see 75 cents tonight at staying alpha?
You know what I find interesting though? Look at the numbers, right? Well, right now we hit 70, right? But we've been mostly at 69 cents. I mean, 69 cents for Elon Musk. That totally represents Elon, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. It's
so
like
we could just stay at 69.
It could,
till
yeah.
SNL comes to be. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I almost think that too. Maybe 69 it seems like almost the destiny floor for right now for Elon. Maybe
it's
we
like
don't.
It's the perfect introduction coming for SNL. Us being at 69.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's it's pretty wild. Like here we are. Trading sideways between 69 and 70. It's been doing that pretty consistently for, the last couple hours now. When you look at this chart here that I got pulled up, it's just kind of really even rhythms, right? Of going up and down between, high 68 and the low 70s. So I think maybe it's just meant to be, but could we see a breakout further tonight? I mean, sure. I mean, who knows, guys? I mean, we're all making educated guesses based on our experience of the markets and trying to account for all the social dynamics at play. The thing is, the way Dogecoin has behaved over the last few weeks, it could be anything. I mean, we could see 80 cents tonight, or we could see 60 cents tonight before completely blasting off tomorrow. Who knows? Nick, do you have any strong feelings on 24-hour Doge prediction behavior?
If I was a betting man, I would say that overnight, just by I'm looking at the indicators right now. MACD is well over the 02 and about to touch. Not to say that it wouldn't keep staying in the green, but we could see some sort of movement into the red. I would fully expect there to be, if there's going to be a sell-off or whatever, if there's going to be retracement, I would probably say it's going to start to happen overnight. I mean, we might even decline in price overnight into tomorrow. That trend might continue throughout SNL. And then, like I said earlier, if Elon comes on and drops some piece of information, any type of Doge related anything, it's like stepping on a landmine.
Right.
If let's say we retrace now and we get back down into the 50 cent level, even, because we've been
right.
We were there before as early as yesterday. If we retrace into the 50 cent level overnight into tomorrow, and then Elon comes on SNL and says, hey, look, thanks for whatever coming out, just wanted to let you guys know Tesla's going to be accepting Doge, that could boom. I mean, we could see it would be like a bomb exploding.
Right.
You could see the price double in a matter of minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I would almost like to see a retracement to lower levels over the next 24 hours in theory, leading up to the SNL event, because it could build in momentum. It could be like built-in momentum.
Yeah, I would largely agree with that. I also want to give a shout out again to Robbie Gilchrist for the 25 Canadian dollar super chat. Thank you again, Robbie. Appreciate that so much. Thank you for your continued support of the show. You're basically become an unofficial sponsor of Steven Steele Live, so thank you so much. And then we got Kyle S. Coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Kyle. Appreciate you, man. And Kyle says, Dojo for Doge is keeping it at 69. Doge backwards is EGOT. Yeah, we were just joking about that, Kyle. Thank you for that. Go ahead, Alpha.
By the way, guys, everyone on the live stream, welcome to the Steven Steele Show with Staying Alpha and Nick Ballz. But guys, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe. And going back to what Nick Ballz was saying with Kraken, I saw a comment, and I'm not sure who put this comment out there, but Nick, actually, Kraken is the one that posted that picture, and Elon Musk actually retweeted them. But however, did he realize that he's favoring an exchange?
See, yeah.
I'm just looking at Kraken right now, and they actually seems like they posted it. If you look at Twitter, it states how it started, and then they put how it's going with Elon Musk retweeting.
That makes more sense to me. Okay, that makes more sense.
Because the tweet that I'm seeing from 6 hours ago, it doesn't look like a retweet. But I'm gonna go to I don't use Kraken, so.
No, me neither. Just that I was trying to dig more deep into it, because I know that Elon Musk before has released Lord of the Rings memes with Dogecoin, right? Basically comparing Dogecoin with Bitcoin with like a token to rule them all, and he had Dogecoin there, but it was a Lord of the Rings meme with Dogecoin. So I thought maybe Kraken was probably like a boss or something that they fought in Lord of the Rings, but I can't really remember. But either way, I went into the Kraken Twitter page just because of a comment that I read, and Kraken actually posted a picture at 11:35 a.m. and then Elon Musk at 3:05 p.m. if you look at their page.
So that's the timeline in which it happened, right? Kraken posted it first?
Yeah, if you look at Kraken, that's what it states.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I was just trying to dig deep into it, trying to see what was going on with it.
Yeah, that makes more sense, guys. That makes more sense. Yeah, I figured it was something more along the lines of that.
That, or it just could possibly be the leftists trying to mess with us.
Chad Bagley, $4.99 super chat. You guys. Chad Bagley, $4.99 super chat. Kraken retweeted Elon's tweet.
Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right now.
Man, they're making us do some real detective work to figure out this one. Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
I am on Kraken's page right now, and they retweeted his tweet, although they did post how it started, how it's going, but that looks like it was after the fact. I don't know, man.
Well, we should be able to figure it out, though.
If you look at the pictures, look at the time, right?
Okay, so the how it started, how it's going tweet for me shows up as 6:50 p.m. And the Elon tweet shows up as 4:05 p.m. Now, keep in mind, we're in Central, so it's going to be different. I mean, it's going to be different than your time, but still.
No, but Nick, actually click on the picture that they actually posted where it says how it started, how's it going. Read the picture, the time on that picture.
With special guest 11:35 a.m. But that how it started isn't. I can't find that. Like that tweet. I can't find that tweet by itself.
I couldn't find it either.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. I can't find that tweet.
Let me try to find it.
Which makes me think even more that Elon or Tesla or someone is connected with Kraken.
All right, so I'm scrolling through their timeline. Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Okay, so the original. Okay, I found it. It's there.
How far
go to
back?
Twitter and look at tweets and replies from Kraken.
Oh, it's in
And-
tweets and replies.
Yeah, it's in tweets and replies.
Oh, that's why I didn't see
it. SNL is the first one that posted the picture, and then Kraken added Dogecoin with the Kraken.
I see it. Okay. It was a reply to SNL. 12:35 a.m. or p.m., which would be 1:35 for you.
Oh, special guest Doge about 9 hours ago. So the Kraken's team took the picture that SNL posted, Kraken edited it with a Doge, and then Elon RT'd it from there.
It's still odd that he would well, I mean, I guess maybe not really. You know, he retweets a lot of people.
Well, it's not odd because it's not odd in the sense that it was, when you look at the reply from Kraken, it was to NBC and Elon Musk and Miley Cyrus and whoever, you know.
True. Interesting.
Yeah, so I think we may have solved the puzzle, guys. It took 3 Doge streamers to get to the bottom of it, but here we did. But yeah, people in the chat, and Elon, some people in the chat are contending Elon posted it first, but it doesn't seem like it, guys. It doesn't seem like it.
I just found it odd. Either way, funny side story. I spent $3,000 on gold chains today.
Well, you can do that, multi-Dogecoin millionaire Nick Ballz.
I also spoke to. You guys are familiar with Ben Baller?
Yeah.
Okay. I spoke to Ben Baller's people reached out to my people today.
Yep.
And it looks like as soon as I get back from Florida, which by the way, Alpha, I'll be in Fort Lauderdale, June 6th through the 12th.
Definitely hit me up. We could catch a drink or something.
Yeah. I'll be down there for vacation. And once I get back, we'll see. I told him I'm waiting for Doge to hit $1, but as soon, whenever that happens. When I get back from vacation, it looks like Ben Baller is going to be making a custom Doge pendant for me, and I'm gonna fly out there to get it, and then he's gonna put it. He has like a TV show, he's got like a thing for a show for YouTube, so he's gonna film the whole thing. I'm gonna film the whole thing. I'm gonna fly out there and get it, and your boy Nick Ballz might be spending $20,000 or $30,000 on a freaking Doge diamond necklace.
A Doge diamond necklace? Wow.
Yeah, so dumb. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I've already apologized to my grandmother and lots of other people, but sometimes you gotta spend dumb money on stuff like that. Plus, I mean, it's not like it's not, I know obviously part of it's like, art value or whatever, but it's also gold and freaking diamonds. So if I ever wanted to sell it, it's not like it's not worth anything.
Yeah. Someone in the chat's asking what your YouTube is, Nick.
My YouTube is the real Nick Ballz, all one word. I don't ever do videos because I'm lazy. The last video I made was my tattoo. You can go check that out. But I'll probably film the Ben Baller video whenever we get that put together.
Yes, it's It's as that Stain Alpha knows, it's a lot of work doing regular content on a channel, and as Nick knows too. So,
plus I have a full-time job of spending money. So.
Man,
what a horrible job!
I know. It's tough, man. You gotta. It's burning a hole in my pocket, guys. I will say though, I found out. Thank you, Billy Marcus, for pointing me in the direction of the American Cancer Society, who's actually accepting Dogecoin as payment, and I needed to get. I had $20,000 allocated for the pet place by me, but I have to write off $40,000 for next year. So I am donating another $20,000 to the American Cancer Society. Woo!
Oh, right on. Awesome. That's awesome. So for those you new to the chat, you may be wondering what's going on with Nick. Well, Nick, just quick recap. In 2014, Nick took out a loan at the bank and invested $10,000 in Dogecoin way back in 2014. And he just sat on it ever since. And obviously, since he bought in that long ago at the rate that he did, now he's sitting on well over $3 million worth of Dogecoin, and so he's celebrating
now.
Yeah, he's way over that now. But as we stand in 70 cents, he's way over that now. But so that's why he's just enjoying himself and spending a little dumb money, and why not? Joe Thomas coming in $4.99 super chat. Says, I would too, Nick, if I had it, man. That chain, it will be badass. Joe Thomas says. So huge green candle just popped up here, pushing us. Look at it, it's going to push us, guys, to 71 cents. So we could continue to have a barnstormer of a night here. That's about the most movement we've seen since we've gone live tonight. Yep, we just pushed the tip of 71. The green candle's still going. This thing it's long. And
Dylan keeps asking me if I've got my McLaren yet. No, I have not, because the dealership sold this freaking spec that I wanted. So no, I have not gotten my McLaren yet.
Now you're back to square one, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I found one with a perfect interior, but the exterior was like whatever. I had to wrap it. So they sold it out from under me. It was perfect color, or interior color, exterior, whatever. But that's okay. I'll get another one that'll come along. I'm not in a rush to spend $200,000 on a car, or maybe I am. I don't know.
Let's see. We got about 250 people in here. This is great. Guys, my name's Steven Steele. If you're new here, put a 1 in the chat. If this is your first time watching, put a 1 in the chat. And if you haven't hit that like button, it takes a split second of your time, doesn't cost you a dime. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new emerging channel like this get in front of more viewers and navigate through those tricky YouTube algorithms. And then lastly, if you feel compelled to super chat anytime throughout this live stream, that's hugely appreciated for the time and efforts. You can do so through YouTube or I don't have my Stream Elements link up there, but you can do it. You can do so through YouTube. My guests tonight have been Dogecoin millionaire Nick Ballz, and we have a surprise guest pop through Stain Alpha. Stain Alpha. Those of you who aren't familiar with Stain Alpha, he has a fantastic YouTube channel where he discusses cryptocurrency and life stuff too, even kind of life coach stuff, and then just a variety of really cool stuff over there. So if you're not already hip to Stain Alpha, definitely go check his stuff out. And
NFTs, baby. NFTs, owe me.
Yeah, he's
VV.
all over VV.
Top Shots.
Yep. Yeah. So if you want to really get dialed into information, late breaking information about VV, OMI, Top Shots, NFTs, it's great because I don't focus that's not as much as where I specialize in, but it's definitely where he specializes in. And I tune in his videos and I learn new stuff too. So definitely check out Staying Alpha for a focus on that stuff.
I think my first, so I just for full clarification, I don't own any NFTs, which I probably should because I'm, like an artist or was an artist and stuff. But I think my first NFT that I'm going to buy is going to be one of Billy's NFTs. I think I've decided I think I'm going to get one of his.
Oh, awesome, man.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool.
Which one is it? Do you have anyone?
I haven't pulled the trigger. Yeah, no, I haven't pulled the trigger on any of them yet because I don't own any ETH. But I figured I might convert some over once we get closer to $1. And I really want to make funny story. Doge Drip and Co., the company that does the water for Batman and all the other stuff too. They're doing those pendants or those coins, the Doge coins. And Crypto Batman got coin number 69, and I actually reached out to them because I wanted coin number 7 because my buy-in price, for those who don't know, my buy-in price was 0.0007.
Right.
So I thought it'd be cool to have coin number 7. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And I reached out to them. They're like, yeah, well, we'd love to send you a coin, but actually number 0007 or 007 belongs to Billy, so we already sent it to him. I was like, darn it. Well, you know what, if it deserves to go, if 7 deserves to go to anyone, it's freaking Billy. So I was like, all right, that's awesome.
Yeah that'd be great. So I'll be really curious to see which Billy Marcus NFT that you decide on. Joe Thomas coming in at $4.99 super chat. Sorry it doesn't have to do with Doge, but what do you and Nick and Alpha think of VThor token? Do you guys have any thoughts on VThor?
I actually have. Yeah, I don't know anything about VThor.
Do you have any thoughts on VThor, Nick?
Yeah, a bunch of my friends are in VThor already, and I've been meaning to get into it for a while now. I came from I think I mentioned on a former podcast, I came from the logistics industry, and I believe that's what VeChain and VThor is all about. Like their whole thing is like global transportation, and it's like governance and financial management and stuff like that. So I actually was going to get into VThor the last run up they had. Right now it's I think it's at 23 cents.
Yep.
Which is close to all-time highs. Like, I don't like to buy stuff. It's all-time high, I'm pretty sure it was like 25 cents. So I don't like to buy things anywhere near all-time highs. So I'll probably let it come down. But if it came back down to like 16, 17, I don't know, even 18 or 19 cents, I'd probably get in VThor.
Yeah. My knowledge of VThor is, just to dovetail off what you said, it's obviously a public blockchain for mass adoption of all sorts of businesses of all sorts of sizes, for scalable businesses and stuff like that. So utility-wise, it's right on. I haven't invested in it because I miss kind of the most advantageous window. I do keep an eye on it to see how. I think it's got a lot of potential. Just like I'm already invested in VeChain. So, I'm already spread pretty thin right now on my crypto investments. So that I like VThor, but that's the reason why I personally haven't invested in them. I'm already spread kind of thin, so I'm kind of maxed out right now on my crypto investments. So, but thank you for the super chat, Joe Thomas, and hopefully our answers were helpful to you. So yeah, here we are at 71 cents. A little bit of retracement. We are slowly going up, guys. it could continue throughout the night. We could add a penny on every hour. Who knows? We could wake up to 80 cents tomorrow. We could wake up to 60 cents tomorrow. There's just really no telling this, but it sure makes for an exciting time following a crypto. It's kind of every day when you wake up following this coin, it's kind of like reading a chapter of an exciting book or something. You never know what you're going to get with Doge, you guys. So Alpha, you've been really focused on mostly OMI and Vivi and NFTs lately, I've noticed. So have you been noticing your audience expanding in a different direction?
Yes, I have. Especially, with OMI and as well, I've been working closely with the Ecomi team as well, from the co-founders to the founders reaching out. And also, we did something cool with Vivi, which was actually a Vivi art show, which people actually did gallery art with the actual NFTs from Vivi. So it was pretty cool. It was like Ultraman driving the DeLorean, or Batman sitting inside the DeLorean, and they're blasting off with Joker on the reflection mirror, as well, like the Last Supper with the Joker, Harley Quinn, Batman.
I saw that.
Ultraman.
I saw that one. That was pretty cool.
It was some pretty cool stuff, and Ecomi actually gave out some prizes. I donated some NFTs as well with other YouTubers. So, just very bullish on that, because Dogecoin, right? I own a lot of Doge, and of course, I'm going to be making a couple of stacks. So it's great, it's phenomenal. But unfortunately, I didn't catch Dogecoin, like, for example, when Nick Ballz caught it. So with my Dogecoin money, that's actually going into other projects where I could actually go ahead and make, a bigger boom, right? So going back to one of your questions is there anyone on this chat, on this live stream, that is new to Dogecoin and doesn't really understand the token metrics? And do you think you're going to become a millionaire off Dogecoin right now? I'm just interested to see who is new here. But yes, I'm very bullish on some NFT projects. Of course, Vivi, Ecomi being number one. And as well, something that I'm reading more into is actually Atari coming out with an NFT token, right? Which I find to be very interesting, because Atari, now they actually got funded and they've been approved for 3 casinos. So they're going to have even one casino in Dubai. And these tokens for the casino, there'll be physical tokens, will be somehow connected to NFT tokens. So it's going to be something very interesting. So I could really see Atari just booming with this NFT project. So that just launched, and I've been trying to get more into that and reading more into that, because I think that's going to be a hell of a project. And of course, Atari, we already know Atari. It's, especially anyone born in the 80s, 90s and below, right? Atari being one of the OGs of video games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's wild. That'd be wild if Atari could make a grand re-entrance right into the market of cutting edge technology and utility, because we so often, most people associate Atari with the OG classic home gaming system, super pixelated, and all that stuff. So who knows what kind of smart moves are quietly being taking place over in the Atari camp. So does Atari have an IPO? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I just found it very interesting that they're getting more into the NFT space. And they have been dealing now with NFTs. Like, for example, I believe in, I think in Sandbox, I believe they bought a big lot, and they actually they put their name out on Sandbox, spelling out Atari. So they've been getting involved with NFTs. So yes, I found this to be very interesting. They're trying to open up 3 different casinos and actually be able to operate this with cryptocurrency NFT tokens. It was just very interesting to me.
Isn't Atari in the Blade Runner universe? Can't you see there's Atari? I can't remember if it's Blade Runner or they're in another, they're in some sort of post-apocalyptic futuristic future movie. I can't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it's Blade Runner though.
I'm horrible remembering movies.
That would be so cool if Atari ended up
Yes, they
becoming
are.
like.
I'm actually looking it up. Yes, they are.
Okay, I thought it was. That'd be sick
They
if Atari ended up being like the future of like corporate, whatever, and they took, Atari came back into like corporate dominance. I think that would be hilarious and really cool.
Yeah.
And that could happen, right? But Hollywood dictates the future, right? They have hidden messages in all of these movies. But someone in the chat put, Stain Alpha is not a Dogecoin holder. Yes, I am. I started buying Dogecoin ever since it was 2 cents. However, right, I'm not going to become a millionaire, sadly. I am going to be making a lot of money, right? But I'm going to get a certain percent of that and actually put it into my other investments that are still low that could actually boom and take me to that next level. But yes, guys, I have been buying Dogecoin for since it was at the 2 cent mark. And my only regret, like any of you guys, is that I wish I would have bought some more. All right, but I did see the potential in it. Now, Diamond Paws, you got this question. Alpha, I'm an artist and I am getting into NFTs. Wondering if you know if Doge will ever implement NFTs. I have a plan of launching a gaming app that uses my NFTs, but I want Doge to be my payment. Well, Diamond Paws, what you're getting more into is being an individual developer and somehow connected to Doge. But what I could tell you is that the Flare network is actually implementing Gala games. In Gala games, you could use your Doge, right, as a form of payment, which that would work as collateral as an F asset for the Flare network. So look into Gala games, and yes, they are dealing with video games, NFTs that you could actually work out with Dogecoin.
Yeah, good answer. Great answer there. Moon Patrol on Atari is my favorite game on that system. I remember Moon Patrol. You kind of like went along as kind of like a 5 or 6 wheel like lunar lander car, and then you had to like jump and then shoot things that came in your way, and you had to avoid the like pitfalls. It was a very pretty manic game. You really had to like be on top of your stuff to make it through a few rounds of Moon Patrol. But yeah, Moon Patrol is a lot of fun. I remember playing that in the arcade. Joe Thomas coming in at $4.99. Says, I hear you, Alpha. What other coins are you looking at? Go ahead, Alpha.
Well, for sure, Omi. That's my number one token. Okay. Omi, guys, is for augmented reality NFTs. So just think about the app Pokemon Go, how you were able to drive around in your car. People were going crazy trying to catch Pokemons, right? In augmented reality, that's what VV is doing. And these augmented reality NFTs will actually be interactive. They just released a DeLorean where I'm able to pull up the DeLorean through my phone. I open the doors and everything, and it's like you get inside the DeLorean and turn the wheels, open the doors, and they're releasing one that you're going to be able to drive around as well. So you could take some pretty cool pictures with it. So kids will be able to take a picture with their favorite superhero, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, or their favorite celebrity because they just got a license with the NFL. So imagine you could take now a picture with your favorite celebrity, for example, Tom Brady. And then they got a license for Capcom. So imagine fighting Street Fighters on your phone, where me and Steven Steele could actually connect, and we're actually fighting with Ryu and Ken on a VV universe, right? We actually have a virtual space. Or if me and Steven Steele or Nick Ballz are in the same room, we could all fight each other. Like, for example, in my living room, at the park, at the restaurant, wherever it is that we're at. So Omi definitely has potential. Many licenses from Jurassic Park, Fast and Furious, NFL, Cartoon Network, Capcom, Powerpuff Girls, DC Comics, and so much more. Ghostbusters, the list just goes on and on. So I'm looking at Omi. I'm reading more into the Atari platform. I saw a question here about SafeMoon. SafeMoon just got audited, and now they're actually considered a legitimate token. So their price has been going up. I actually made some money in SafeMoon, and I actually took my money out and just left my profits in. So if I lose anything, I'm just losing my profit. Besides that, I'm just keeping my portfolio mainly with Omi, Dogecoin, XRP, and Atari that I'm looking at now. And then I have some other ones that they're making money, but I don't want to give you guys that information, not because I'm being greedy, just because I don't think you could 100x on those tokens yet. So I don't want to give that information out there if I don't think you could 100x your money in it right now.
Yo, I'm looking at a DeLorean right now. pretty sick. You guys think I should buy a DeLorean?
I think a DeLorean would be awesome, man.
It's only 50 grand. I didn't know they were so cheap.
Is it refurbished pretty nicely?
Yeah, it looks like it's brand new. It's only got like 20,000 miles on it too. This is pretty cool, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a Dogecoin multimillionaire, I'd probably bet on something like that because I have a strong affinity for the 80s. So yeah,
I think that's pretty sick. I've always wanted. You know what? I keep telling myself. Obviously, this DeLorean's an automatic, but I keep telling myself that my first and I've driven manuals before, but I've never owned a manual. And I really would like a Ferrari Testarossa for my first manual. That's what I was thinking, along the lines of like DeLorean, it's kind of similar year timeline. But I don't know, DeLorean's way cheaper than a Testarossa, and it looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And you'll probably break more necks on a DeLorean.
Yeah, probably.
And once you reach 88 miles per hour, you're gone.
You're gone. Yeah, forget about it. You are out of there.
That's sick. I like that.
Yeah, man. I would.
And that's a
probably would pull the trigger on that.
collector's item. It's like it's not gonna depreciate.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I'll lose too much money on a DeLorean.
Yeah,
No.
It's a DeLorean.
Yeah,
and it's not like I would be daily driving the thing or whatever.
No, that's always. I think that'd be a pretty smart investment. That's always gonna maintain and appreciate in value. I think over time because the affinity for Back to the Future is never gonna go anywhere, and just as long as you take good care of it, I don't think you'd lose any money at all, Nick. In fact, you'd probably gain money just holding on to it for a few years, taking it for some joyrides, make some fun pictures. I don't know, man. I think it sounds like a pretty good investment to me.
Ooh, might be looking into this one.
So, you guys, really important question. Out of all three of the, sorry about that. Out of all three of the Back to the Futures, which one's your favorite? Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, now I can't hear you guys. Here we go again.
Telling you, bro, the
Alpha, can
hey,
you
Alpha,
hear me?
if you could...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alpha, just message me on DM me on Twitter. Maybe you got some advice for me to remedy this in the settings so I can hear you guys. But I think I gotta maybe just reset my settings to the default in my voice.
I heard something like click
so
over,
let me try to
and then he couldn't hear us anymore.
Take care of that quickly here. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with Discord lately, but it's just been difficult.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Okay. I think I'm... guys, can you give me a 1, 2, see if you're back in my headphones? No, I'm not back. You guys, I see you're talking.
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Okay, now I can hear you. Nick?
Okay.
Nick Ballz.
No. He stepped out.
Oh, he stepped out. Okay, all right, we're back. Okay, thank God. I think I figured out what's going on. So, okay, anyway. As you're saying, out of the 3 Back to the Future movies, which one's your favorite?
Oh, definitely the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure the first one. But yes, Back to the Future has one of the biggest fandom.
Oh yeah.
As well with Hello Kitty is another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hello Kitty always kind of just spans the generations of girls from generation to generation, and then it just always has that classic kitsch value to it, and even like the gear and the T-shirts and all the paraphernalia that goes along with Hello Kitty, it's just nuts, man.
Very strong crowd. So Hello Kitty is definitely one that's always going to be around.
Yeah, for sure.
So look, we're looking at the chart, right? We're at 71 cents now.
72
so
now.
It's slowly going up. And something that we have seen, guys, is that around this time, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's like the Doge Club. All right, checking your name at the door with the bouncer. Get on the Steven Steele list because the Doge Club is pumping, baby.
Yeah.
All right, it happens around this time. It just starts going crazy. Look, we're at 72.
Yeah, I mean, look at those candles, man. We've got we had 6 green candles in a row now. This huge one right in the center, guys, and 6 green candle going up right now. We are really shooting up there, and you're right. There is something just interesting and almost fun and mysterious about Dogecoin in particular, where the freaks come out at night and the Dogecoin sails right on up, right? So,
sorry guys, I didn't know how long that was going to last. I had to get my last protein shake in before the end of the night.
Okay, Joe Thomas coming in at $1.99. Where are you buying OMI? Go ahead, Alpha.
Oh, I'm buying OMI right now on BitForex, and I have a video on it. If you actually look at my channel, I have a video how to buy OMI on BitForex. But most importantly, what you want to figure out is how to transfer your OMI to your Trust wallet, because since BitForex, I believe, is like a Chinese exchange or something. You don't want that exchange to go down and then you lose all of your investments. So that's why I recommend transferring your OMI to Trust Wallet. But if you're in the United States, you can buy it on BitForex. If you're outside the United States, then you could get it on BitMax. They also just recently came out on Gate.io, so you could get it on there as well. Gate.io probably being a better exchange right now since that is new. And then you could also get it on Uniswap, but stay away from Uniswap because the fees are just ridiculous. Now, the time to get OMI, I will say, is now. Again, this is not financial advice, but the time to get OMI is now because per Dan, the co-founder, OMI will be on either 1 or 2 upper tier exchanges by the end of this month of May. So once that OMI is on bigger exchanges, then of course we should be seeing OMI pump.
Yeah, right on. Thanks for that information. Anthony Grant coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you again, Anthony. Always appreciate you, man. He says, every night Doge party, baby. This is the red light district for Doge. Well, it is called Doge After Dark. So I think by default of the options out there, I guess this would be the red light district for Doge. So just be careful.
So dirty.
Just be careful out there, guys. Just be careful out there. Yeah, guys, we are moving. We are on the move. We're hanging out right at about 72 cents. A little bit of typical retracement now, but I have no reason not to believe that this won't keep up throughout the late night. Who knows what mischief may be abound with Mr. Musk. He might not be done for the day on Twitter, so that's always another one of those wild card factors that could come into play while we are live on the air here. But as
Binance is looking hot right now.
Yeah. What are you seeing there?
$851,077.93.
Wow, gnarly, man.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. As soon as that tips over $1 million, I'm gonna have a little. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out for a burger or something.
Well, seems kind of an anticlimactic way to celebrate your $1 million. Here's $1 million.
Yeah.
I think I'll have a burger.
Yeah. Cheeseburger.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome, man. So, guys, you're listening to Doge After Dark. This is Steven Steele. If you're new here, I'd like to invite you to press subscribe, hit the notification bell. This channel's only been going for a little bit over a month, but we've been growing pretty heartily with each and every day, and we're building out a really cool community here, and love to have you be a part of it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe and the notification bell, and then also if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you could just take a moment to do that, that really helps out. And then if you feel compelled to super chat anytime throughout this live stream, that's always hugely appreciated. And so We are moving. We are grooving. We're just kind of playing things by ear. We've been having Nick Ballz on here, staying alpha with a surprise guest tonight. It's always great to have him. And we're just all kind of flying by the seat of our pants here because Dogecoin is it's a wild animal, man. It's a wild animal. We don't know. I mean, there's only so much speculation we can do without just accounting for it's wild card behavior. And right now we're at about 72 cents. Could we get to $1? If you had to choose for sure between Dogecoin getting to $1 or not getting to $1 this weekend, what do you say, Nick? And then alpha after that.
I would give $1 because let's be realistic. If it's going to get to $1, well, I guess it really depends on what news comes out on Saturday Night Live. It's so crazy. I don't know. 50-50. I'd give it a 50% chance of hitting $1. I would probably temper those expectations a little bit more, if it wasn't for just the possibility that Elon could drop some sort of insane piece of news. And if that's the case, we're going through $1. I mean, $1 is like, that's lowballing, to be completely honest. So who knows? I don't know. 50% chance we see $1 this weekend. If no news comes out, let's say Elon doesn't, it's a funny thing. He does like a funny sketch and it's good, but nothing really substantial. Could we possibly touch $1 and come down? Yeah, that's possible. I think that's possible. I don't know. I think Alpha got bounced out. I think Steven got bounced out. I think I'm the only one.
Oh, sorry.
Here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I was just, while you were saying that, I was kind of like, I was looking to see if Alpha left or if there's something wrong, but I think Alpha he might have bounced out. Maybe he gave himself what we call a French exit, which is leaving without saying goodbye. So
back in high school, I was the king of doing that. I would just leave like all the time. I would go to parties and show up and then just leave.
Yeah. I always like going about by myself for the same reason. I'm going to actually bring in someone new here too, since Alpha curved out for now, and I know you got to go in a little bit. I'm going to bring in
Aussie Sam.
No, someone you haven't met yet. Yeah, Heather G. Heather, I think your mic might be muted though, so you might want to double check that to make sure. Heather, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Happy Friday.
Hey, awesome. Good to hear from you guys. I want to introduce you to someone new. This is Heather G. I met her over the interwebs, and she's really cool. She hails from Texas, and she's coming to us live from Texas, and she's just a very Doge-centric gal, and I don't know, I just liked her vibe, and I just invited her to come on for a bit. So how you feeling, Heather?
Good. I appreciate you inviting me to come on. Good to talk to you guys. I like your show. Yeah. How long ago did you discover my show? A couple weeks or a couple days? Yeah. It probably like 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm a busybody, but I happened to catch it one night and have watched it a few times. So I like what you're doing. I like the vibes, and I like Dogecoin. So.
Yeah, right on.
Heather, are you honestly Doge on Twitter?
Yes, that is me.
I thought so. I was like, all right, I recognize this name here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is me. Go follow.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely put I'll definitely put out Heather's Twitter here throughout the show. So Heather, tell us a little bit how you stumbled on crypto, or how you stumbled on Dogecoin. Like, how'd that come about for you?
So, my husband is the one who got me into it. I'm one of those really awesome wives that when my husband told me about it months ago, I just kind of smiled and nodded and whatever.
Yeah.
And then, actually started looking in. So, that is so. Ever since then, I've kind of been following it, and I've never done the twirl. Hop Twitter and have been following the community, which is actually really amazing to be a part of.
Yep. Yeah, awesome. So one thing led to another, and then you. Sorry, you're breaking up there. So I think I accidentally talked over you.
Very, very inclusive, and everybody just No worries.
So you started. You weren't on Twitter before Dogecoin, right?
No, so that is one of the social medias that I have not ventured into. So I'm first to Twitter too.
Okay, right on. Yeah, I thought you may be new to Twitter, and I could kind of tell. And I thought it was rather endearing. Twitter can be an overwhelming platform depending on who you run into on here. Sometimes it can be intolerably obnoxious, or it can be fantastic. It just depends. It just depends what side of Twitter that you find yourself on. Joe Thomas coming in at $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. He says, "What's Alpha's YouTube?" I actually just put it in the chat for you, man. I put, and anyone else that might be interested. Staying Alpha's YouTube link is in the chat, in case anybody's wondering about that. And we are looking at just a historic rise of Dogecoin right now. We are at 72, going on 73 cents, guys. Big green candle coming in. And we've had a variety of guests tonight. We've had Dogecoin millionaire Nick Ballz, who's still with us for a little bit. And then we had Staying Alpha pop in for a bit. And now we've got Heather G of Texas. Are you born and bred Texas gal, Heather?
I am born and raised. Sorry if you hear the accent come out every once in a while.
Don't be sorry. We love the Texas accent. Don't hide it here on Steven Steele Live. We love that Southern charm here on Steven Steele Live. You may have heard about my alias character that I sometimes bring on the air, named the Crypto Cowboy, and I do a Crypto Cowboy voice with a terribly done Southern accent, but people seem to get a kick out of it.
Steven, I didn't know about that guy until like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was on, and then like I logged off or whatever, but I kept listening after I left. And like we went from having a normal plain conversation. Right. I was like, all right, later. And I clicked my audio off and turned the stream on. And next thing I know, I'm listening to like a cowboy from freaking Amarillo, Texas.
Yeah,
crazy.
You listen to the Crypto Cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the horse with no name.
I know. Yeah.
You're like, did I accidentally switch streams? What's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
So Heather, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Did you do what every good wife should do and let your husband mortgage the house and YOLO it all into Doge?
Maybe I'm not qualified as a good wife. I need to really step up my game. No, I didn't. I guess we're doing it all wrong, huh?
Well, I mean, that's how I did it, so yeah, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. And Dizzle coming in, $2 super chat. Thank you, and Dizzle. Doge and Elon's pick has a Kraken logo. Thoughts? We went over this pretty thoroughly. I'm laughing because earlier in the show we did like a deep detective dive into it that lasted about 20 minutes. So basically what we found out, and Dizzle, was that Saturday Night Live tweeted out a picture of tomorrow's lineup with that picture, the original version of that picture. As it appears anyway, that Kraken responded to that picture with an augmented version of it, including the Shiba Inu dog that you see there with the Kraken logo attached to its gold necklace. And then it is, I guess, assumed, that Elon found it from there and retweeted it himself. I guess that's what makes the most sense. On the other hand, Nick had a pretty interesting kind of conspiratorial theory about it too. But either way, it's interesting to see Elon tweet anything from Kraken. So I guess that's pretty much what we deducted over that. So thanks for the super chat there. Someone else asked, Mark, is Steven going to be live tomorrow night for SNL? I will be. I will be doing a special live Steven Steele live Saturday night live on the live covering Saturday Night Live. So basically what I'll be doing is I will be watching Saturday Night Live very closely while we watch the market. Just to be clear, I won't be streaming actual Saturday Night Live on the show here because that would get flagged pretty quickly on YouTube. So, but I will be offering play-by-play commentary. It sounds pretty silly, but at the same time, you guys, we are one comment away from Elon Musk potentially affecting this market in such stratospheric proportion. Am I saying that's going to happen tomorrow night? No. Am I saying could it happen tomorrow night? Yes. So that is one of the main reasons why I will be covering it that way.
I love that no one has watched an SNL episode in like 10 years.
Right.
And tomorrow night, it's going to be and I'm sure the producers, Lorne Michael, everyone knows tomorrow night, everyone is going to have their eyes glued to their TVs like it's the Super Bowl or something, which has got to be completely unprecedented for SNL in just even the last decade. You know, so it should be interesting to see really what happens and you know what I'm interested to see what after the dust is settled, like what are their numbers like,
right?
What their viewer count is for this particular episode.
Well, I'm sure the ratings will be up astronomically compared to where they have been
for sure.
Quite some time.
Insane.
Heather, are you a regular SNL watcher?
I don't even think I've ever watched a whole episode all the way through, to be honest with you.
That a girl.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
no one else has either.
Yeah. Let's be honest, guys. If you have any decent wits about yourself and have some decent taste, I don't think anybody has been watching SNL on purpose all the way through for years now. The last time anything reasonably funny to me on SNL was when what's his name, Andy Samberg, right? In the This Lonely Island, that kind of parody like music group, and then they do those digital shorts. I think that was probably about 10 years ago or so. That was
like the tail end of it. That had to have been probably a little over 10 years ago.
Oh, already, man.
Yeah.
Wow, is time flying? Yeah, that was the last time that I thought SNL was funny. So, you know, it's just I think those people, they just kind of get in a bubble, and I think that bubble gets more and more insulated to the point where they're fine-tuning sensibilities of what they think is funny within an elite club within an elite club. Before you know it, what's interesting to me too is there's like always this an assumed sense of like savvy superiority over that kind of vibe too, and they assume that maybe we don't get it. It's like, no, we get it. It's just not very funny, you know?
Yeah, it's not funny.
Like, we get it.
All.
It's just not very funny, you know? So this is interesting because I covered this a few nights ago, and I have a video about this on my channel, you guys, but how there's three that we know of now, three different SNL cast members who are just absolutely throwing tizzy fits about Elon Musk hosting the show, and how they're just all bent out of shape about it, and, you know, been in silent protest about it, just having absolute meltdowns. These people are ridiculous. I mean, it's no wonder that the cast and crew is probably comprised of a minimum of like 50% of people that are completely triggered by just the concept of Elon Musk hosting Saturday Night Live. And then they're wondering...
Reptile coming in with a big $20 chat. Can I read this one?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, by all means.
Right up my alley.
Yeah, go for
Steven,
it, bud.
If you use the Heiken Ashi candles, it makes it a lot easier to see up and down trends. Great for any beginners in the chat. Fact, bi-weekly has 2 different definitions. Twice a week or once every 2 weeks actually has a 3rd definition, if you ask my girlfriend. And I would say that Heiken Ashi candles are probably the most important part to anybody who's getting into new technical analysis. Heiken Ashi candles available on tradingview.com. They're free. You don't have to pay for them. Just go into your candlestick tab, switch over to Heiken Ashi. All of the pros use Heiken Ashi candles. Everyone should use Heiken Ashi candles. They are the best.
Well, that definitely explains why I don't use them. So you guys, thank you for the super chatty reptile. Thank you for your suggestion. Yeah, I have no problem using Heiken Ashi in here sometimes and getting more of the trading view in here. I'm not like the quintessential technical analysis guy. I've never espoused to be. This is more of a variety show that's crypto-centric, but I will. I thank you for your continued support, and thank you for your super chat. And yeah, I will take your consideration seriously. Robbie Gilchrist coming in with $25 Canadian dollar super chat. Robbie Gilchrist, the unofficial sponsor of Doge After Dark. Robbie Gilchrist, thank you again so much, my Canadian friend. Really appreciate the continued support. Really appreciate it. But if you guys haven't checked out my video commentary on Elon Musk in relation to those Saturday Night Live members, check it out feel free to check it out when the stream is over, because it's pretty freaking hilarious, I gotta say. Above Wall Street coming in with a giant super chat of $49.99. Above Wall Street just says, the super chat is, look at that, it just says Heather G with 4 fire emojis. So big, huge endorsement, thumbs up from another one of our unofficial sponsors. I guess they're the closest thing to an official sponsor that I do have for the show is Above Wall Street. Above Wall Street approves of Heather G, coming in with the big fire emojis. The Above Wall Street likes Heather G.
Dang.
So thank you so much for that generous super chat, Above Wall Street. You guys, if you want to check out really cool shop, check out Above Wall Street. They have all sorts of Doge gear, hats, ladies and men's hats, hoodies, Doge gear like swag, accent gear, phone cases, beach towel stuff. They actually sent me a t-shirt. It's really cool. It says Dogecoin. I tried to tell you, which I think is a great t-shirt. Don't you have one that says something like that, Nick?
Yeah, I've got a mask. I've got a Doge mask that says Dogecoin. I told you so. And my girlfriend actually just got me another Dogecoin mask that I was wearing the other day. It just says Dogecoin on it. And right now, as we speak, I am wearing my Papa Upshot Doge Father t-shirt.
Nice. I have yet to. I have to. Thanks for reminding me, because I really need to order one of those. The Papa Upshot Doge Father shirts too. So, Stain Alpha coming in with $4.99. Thank you, Alpha. Alpha was just on the show here. Sorry, my laptop died. I was wondering what happened to you. Thought it was in the charger. Thanks for having me. Good night, everyone. Stain Alpha, the door is always open to you, my friend. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out with us. Always a pleasure. And we will be in touch soon. You guys, feel free to look up Stain Alpha. Just put Stain Alpha on the search bar on YouTube. He's easy to find. He's got a great channel, and he and I do guest spots on each other's shows. And so, yeah, thanks again, Alpha. What is up, Michael? What's the site? The site, again, is called Above Wall Street. I'm just going to give me a moment. I'll pop a link to their site in the chat.
Cream in Armenian asked if I cut the sleeves off my Papa Upshot shirt. I have not yet, but once the weather gets a little bit hotter out here, I think I might be turning this tee into a sleeveless tee, if you know what I mean.
So you're going to be sleeveless in Seattle?
I might, yeah, I might be.
Maybe we should make like a mini movie. Nick Ballz, the Dogecoin millionaire, is sleeveless in Seattle. So you guys,
I've never been to Seattle. I've always wanted to go.
I'm putting the unofficial sponsor in the chat right now. Oh, I don't know if that hyperlinked. Just a second, guys. I want to do right by Above Wall Street there. Let me get a link that you guys can actually click in the chat. So let me get that sorted. There we go. Above Wall Street. They're great.
There it is.
So when did that Sleepless in Seattle? That was an 80s movie, right? Like a rom-com with Billy Crystal and...
I thought it was the early 90s, but I might be wrong about that.
You've seen that movie, haven't you, Heather?
93.
Oh, okay. I think we lost Heather. Heather,
she heard Billy Crystal and
she's out of here. She's like, these guys talking about Billy Crystal. I'm out of here.
Gross. Yeah, gross me out too, Heather.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have some background noise, so I'm trying to walk.
You're trying to. Oh, okay. You're trying to navigate background noise. Okay, I understand.
It's not. It's Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, it's Tom Hanks, not Billy Crystal. I'm thinking of a different rom-com from the 80s. I'm thinking of.
I'm like, is it Billy Crystal? No, it was Tom Hanks.
No, you're right. It was Tom Hanks. Wait, no. Sleepless in Seattle. Hold on a second. We're good. I think it's Billy Crystal. Let me look this up right now. You're right. So it is early 90s.
Sorry, here I am.
Okay, you're back. Okay, so you're right. It is Tom Hanks. It's early 90s. 93. So you were right on both counts. Now, who the heck was I thinking of? I'm thinking of another rom-com movie with Billy Crystal, not Tom Hanks, from the late 80s. And what would that show be? When Harry Met Sally. Thank you so much. Someone hit it in the chat. So I was thinking of When Harry Met Sally.
When the chat comes in clutch.
Yeah. So I was thinking of When Harry Met Sally. Okay. And we were talking about Sleeveless in Seattle. I've seen both movies. I think I would have to side with... I like them both, but I think I got to side with the Billy Crystal movie.
Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, I like Harry Met Sally. I think it's a little bit more charming. And Billy Crystal, I think he's... I know this may be an unpopular opinion. I think Billy Crystal's a little bit funnier and more unassuming than Tom Hanks, though I like both of them as actors. Do you have any thoughts on that, Heather? Have you seen either of those movies?
Sleepless in Seattle, but I have not seen When Harry Met Sally. So I don't know on that one.
Yeah.
Heather, you don't look old enough to know either of those.
I know. Okay, so yes, the 80s was definitely before my time frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, these are both movies, particularly the Tom Hanks one, that I think has definitely spanned the generations, right? I mean, most women in their 20s know Sleepless in Seattle. Wouldn't you agree, Heather?
Absolutely.
Yeah. See, guys. See. I've just totally vindicated there. Now we got people talking about I think 80s movies across the board. Does Steven know his Discord link is an expired invite? Johnny, sorry. I did fix that. Let me put an updated link in the chat right now. And I think the expired one is you probably went in the video description. But I'm going to put a link to the Discord in the chat right now that is current, okay? So there we go. Escape from LA. That was part 2 to Escape from New York. John Carpenter's Escape from New York with Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell. I love anything with Kurt Russell in it. Are you guys fans of Kurt Russell?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Do you know who Kurt Russell is, Heather? I think she's... What's that?
I said yes, I'm a fan.
Okay, yeah. I love Kurt Russell, man. He's just like... He's just like more of an old school, rugged dude,
He
badass.
is the actor in probably my favorite movie of all time, which is Big Trouble Little China.
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is absolutely a hilarious movie. I mean, that one
Maybe
is
one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, it's pretty great. That too is a John Carpenter film who usually makes
I
thriller
know,
horrors,
that's why I brought it up.
but it's not a thriller horror like most of his movies. It's like it's definitely a thriller, but it's more like a sci-fi adventure comedy. I guess I'd put it. There's not many movies like it.
I don't know what you would call that, but there is I grew up in a suburb outside of Chicago, and there's like a mini Chinatown in like now it's all like gentrified and everything's been like built up. It's not there anymore. But me and my friends used to go back in the alleys behind the Chinatown.
It's getting pretty seedy here. You and your friends going back in the alleys and what?
Yeah, and we would pretend to be like in Big Trouble Little China, and we would bring like ninja stars and like throw them at each other.
Shoot lasers out of your hands.
Yeah, and I would like, we would throw katanas around and shit. It was cool.
Yeah. Heather, what is one of your, and I'm be honest, there's no wrong answers. What is one of your favorite films growing up?
Oh gosh.
It can be girly.
That's such
it's
a
okay.
hard thing to ask. I like all kinds of movies, all different kinds of action, romantic movies. I like it all. I just, it's hard to pick a favorite. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to pick something after I read this super chat. So you think about just...
Yeah, let me think about it.
I got to press you more on that. Digital free for all. That's a great name. I love that. Coming with a generous $30 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Digital free for all. Check out what Wheat on BSC. Check out Wheat on BSC. That's those for whatever reasons, those are three letters that I have a difficult time saying back to back. Check out Wheat on BSC, Sustainable Farming. Okay, yeah, we'll check that out. And thank you for your generous super chat. I'm not super familiar with that, but I will check it out, and I'll circle back from. It looks like it's a token, a DeFi token. Yeah, the Wheat token looks like a DeFi token, something to do with
digital yield farming.
Interesting. Digital yield farming. Well, thank you for that. Looks interesting. I would need more time to look into this in order to, form an opinion, an educated opinion about it. But
there are officially 310 users
transacting
Wheat.
Wow, brand new. Okay, well, thank you. I will look into that further, and thanks for the support of the show. Really appreciate that. Let me check out what else is going on in the chat here. Weird Science. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Weird Science. That's with Val Kilmer.
Oh, that's a great movie.
One of his first movies.
I gotta jump in.
Yep, go ahead.
I have to defend myself. Somebody's saying Titanic. I do like Titanic, but I like Adam Sandler movies. Those are probably my favorite. Billy Madison. I feel like you can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
Comedies are probably where I lean if I'm gonna watch a movie.
Yeah, me too. I like comedies a lot. That's always kind of my go-to, and I like comedy. I like horror, and I like adventure movies. Between those three, and I really like the small genre that doesn't recur very often of comedy horror. I wish there was more comedy horror made, but
Shaun of the Dead is one of the greatest.
Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead would be
one of the greatest films ever made.
Yes. Shaun of the Dead would be a quintessential example of a comedy horror movie because it has all the intensity and kind of grossness of a horror movie, but it's also very lighthearted throughout it, and I think that's a great combination. I guess you could sum up a lot of Bruce Campbell's work too under comedy horror, wouldn't you say, Nick?
Yeah, it's so funny. I love everything I had an opportunity to meet him last summer, but it was quarantine was still like super huge, and he was doing this thing where he was going through. He's going to all like the drive-in movie theaters around here. Yeah. And doing like meet and greets and stuff. And one that was closest to me fell on my birthday. Yeah. And my girlfriend was actually going to bring me to meet Bruce Campbell and watch Evil Dead for my birthday. I thought that was pretty cool. We didn't end up doing it because it was kind of far away. Like it was in like the cornfields, but yeah, I love that everything he does. I'm super huge fan. And I even, you know what, a lot of people gave the remake a lot of crap. Like, I'm not the TV show, the movie, the new one. I can't remember what year that came out. 2013. Mm-hmm. I actually really love that movie. The remake, which was more horror than it was like kitschy, ridiculous horror. Sure. It was still over the top. But I will tell you this, the reason that I love everything that Bruce Campbell, the universe exists in, is because it all primarily comes from H.P. Lovecraft. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're a big H.P. Lovecraft fan, yeah. I'm a huge H.P. Lovecraft guy, mm-hmm. So everything Evil Dead, everything Bruce Campbell's a part of, I'm in. I'm all in. I love all that stuff. Yeah, me too. Delos, $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Good evening, Doge fam. Back to the Future and Goonies, one of my Back to the Future and Goonies, one of favorite. I think we meant to say one of some of your favorite 80s movies. Thank you, Delos, for the super chat and your continued support of the show. Yeah, I love all three of the Back to the Future movies. I love Goonies as well. Heather, have you seen any Back to the Future movies?
Yes, I have seen all of the Back to the Future movies. That is a great series.
Yeah, isn't it great? I love it from start to stop. I remember buying the DVD back in the day now, the DVD box set of the Back to the Future set, and I lent it to a girl that I was dating at the time. You guys, this was way in the days of yore, before Netflix and streaming and everything else. And then we stopped seeing each other, and we didn't end on bad terms. It was just one of those things that just kind of faded. And literally, like, I got my box set back like 12 years later. Because what happened? Awesome. It was awesome because there's this younger guy I know that started dating her, and she was, now get this, she was bragging to him how she stole my Back to the Future box set from me, and how she has gotten over 10 years of enjoyment from my Back to the Future box set with all the extra bonus outtakes. And it just wasn't 3 discs. There was 2 additional discs with a bunch of interviews, a bunch of outtakes, a bunch of extras and all that stuff.
This is like such a hipster thing to be concerned about. Like, that girl, she had my Back to the Future box set with the official extra commentary DVD. I cannot believe it.
I was bummed about it, and she
I would be.
And then she so what was really cool is this guy who knew me, who liked me, he stole it back for me and he gave it to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he told me exactly what happened, and he said, "Yeah, man, I stole it back from her to give to you." And he stopped in my business and gave me back my DVD box set. So hats off to that. Hats off to that man, a gentleman and a scholar for sure. Heather, out of all 3 of the Back to the Future movies, I know you guys in chat are maybe wondering, what does this have to do with Dogecoin? I'm here to tell you absolutely nothing. Heather, out of all 3 of the Back to the Future movies, which one was your favorite?
I'm going to go with the first one.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I love the first one too. You can't beat it, but I have to say, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's one of those series, a lot of series, as they go on, they kind of, get a little bit, you know, they're not as good as the first one. And the second one, you know, it just kind of goes downhill from there. But I think that's one of those series that, you know, it continued on, and each movie got, you know, it was still as good as the first one.
Yeah. I like all three, man. I like how the first obviously is the classic. I mean, you can't beat it. But I like how the second one, it takes like kind of like a weird, dark, dystopian turn. And then, you know what I mean? And then
I don't think the second one's bad, but I do think the third one's bad.
I like all three, man. See, I even like that Wild West vibe through the whole one. I like it all, man. I know it's kind of corny, but I even like when they had bring ZZ Top in as a band in the Wild West playing the songs. Like, I like it all, man. I like it all. And I love that actress in the third one too, that Doc falls in love with in the old Wild West. She's just she's magnificent. She was in a lot of things throughout the 80s. Her name eludes me at the moment. I want to say it's Mimi something. But I like all three of them, and you know, I have them back in my possession now, so all is well. Some people in the chat are saying, oh, by the way, I want to correct somebody in the chat. Actually, I want to correct myself through some nerd shaman. You said earlier, you're correcting me. You're like, Val Kilmer was not the star of Weird Science. You're right. I was mixing that up with Real Genius. Weird Science is with those two young boys who create that sexy woman through their computer and bring her to life. Kelly LeBrock, right?
I loved her, by the way. I loved that.
Well, it's not to love. And then also, but I was talking about Real Genius. Now, have either of you seen Real Genius?
I have not.
Okay, so that's a homework assignment for my special guest. See Real Genius and thank me later, because it's hilarious. It's really well done.
Actually, I have.
Okay.
I have seen Real Genius, and I remember at the time I thought, but this was before I saw Weird Science. I thought it was, but it turned out to be Real Genius. This was like this was probably back in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
see,
so funny.
it's hilarious. It's a hilarious movie.
The popcorn thing. I remember.
Oh yeah,
the
popcorn thing, and then Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears plays as the credits roll. It's magnificently done. Magnificently done. Guys, we are rolling right under 72 cents and just kind of trading sideways there. It's at quarter to midnight in our neck of the woods, and I can say that with our neck of the woods because both of my guests tonight are all in the same time zone as me. And if you are out on the West Coast, Cali style, you are cruising at about 9:45 p.m. Get some In-N-Out burger for us because we could really use a few of those in our neck of the woods.
Love that.
And then if you are on the West Coast, it's definitely getting into Doge after dark hours at 12:45 in the morning. And if you're in Florida, it's going to be at that time as well. My name is Steven Steele. If you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you and invite you to hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and hit all on that so you never have to miss another Doge After Dark for the rest of your life, unless you want to. And if you haven't hit that like button, feel free to smash that like button. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new emerging stream like this get in front of more eyeballs and grow this movement. That's hugely appreciated. And lastly, if you feel compelled to super chat at all throughout this live stream, that's hugely appreciated for the time and efforts. Robbie Gilchrist says, Steven Steele, is this real life? Holding at 72. I was having the same thoughts. Robbie Gilchrist, we seem to be stabilizing at 72 cents. Honestly, we are getting very close to $0.0075 on the Doge, and it's not even summertime yet. Your thoughts, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that we were going to be headed in a very bullish trajectory over the weekend for sure. To see where we're at right now, and it's kind of stable. Like we're not seeing huge volume one way or the other. We're just kind of chilling. I love it. But on that note, I'm gonna get heading out. I do have a leg session tomorrow morning, but But thank you so much for having me on. Heather, it was very nice meeting you. I'm sure I will see you on the Twitter.
To meet you as well. You have a good night.
Awesome,
Thank you guys
Nick.
so much.
Yeah, Nick, I'll follow up with you tomorrow, buddy. Thanks again.
Appreciate it. Have a great night, guys.
Yeah. Cynthia Gemini's in chat says, Steven Steele, how do I get over the Doge sell depression? Cynthia, as I recall, you had a bunch of Doge and you sold early before the parabolic spike rise of Doge a few weeks ago. How do you get over it? I think may have tried to counsel you on this before, but I'll try again, Cynthia. Listen, what you want to do is forget about the past decision that you made. That's not going to do you any good looking forward. The thing is, so many times, and this doesn't just apply to Dogecoin, so many times throughout life, we can get hit with financial dings that can take a lot out of us financially, or through decisions that we made, right? That can take a lot of us out a lot of us financially. The thing is, when that happens, cut your losses. It's time to get militant with yourself. Stop focusing on the past decisions. They're done. There's nothing you can do about them. The best thing you can do now is invest in the present time and plan for the future. So what is the best way you can do that? Make the most advantageous, smart moves you can presently to make your future better financially, right? So it's kind of like one of those things where when I encounter, as a small business owner, many times I'll encounter expenses that are pretty hefty that I didn't anticipate, whether it was through a city inspector that came through, or the last time the transmission blew out in my work haul van, right? All of a sudden I'm on the hook for over $3,000, right? Things like that I wasn't I didn't expect were going to happen. I've had weeks where my output and my overhead just killed me, just wrecked me through just sheer random circumstance. The best thing you can do is pay your dues, just work yourself through it as quickly as you can, put it behind you, and make more money. Do whatever you can right now to make more money. Get those multi-streams income. Build your capital back, Cynthia. Build your capital back. Flip things online on Facebook Marketplace to sell. Just do little things where you're making $20 here, $30 there, 50 pop here, 100 pop there. All that stuff starts to add up. Rebuild your crypto funds and reinvest and get in. So right now, if I had to take an educated guess, for example, if you want to get back into Dogecoin, and it sounds like you do, I wouldn't get in right now. I think we are trading pretty high at 72%. I do think there's going to be a sizable retracement after Saturday Night Live, probably in a day or two after. But then I think it's going to sharply go up again due to new investors coming into the space. Listen, you want to take advantage of that window right there to reinvest in Dogecoin. It may seem high, right? I remember buying more Dogecoin at 26 cents and saying to myself, I can't believe I'm buying Doge at 26 cents. It's so high. Because my first buy-in was at 2 cents, right? Well, now we've tripled that. And I have no reason that Dogecoin won't triple its market value from where it is right now, honestly. So buckle down, rebuild capital, reinvest, move forward. You can, if you've got the drive, you've got the ambition, there's always more money to be made. I hope that helps you. So how long have you been invested in Doge, Heather?
Been invested for probably going on a month now. Maybe 2. I got in, me personally, I got in right around the 20-cent mark, and then my husband got in earlier than that. I think he was around 4 cents when he
first got
started
into
investing.
Doge.
Yes, sir, correct.
Right.
So we've had it for a while between the both of us, and we've made the same mistakes that Cynthia has. We've sold when we shouldn't have sold, and kind of a learning curve, especially if you're new to it like I am. But like you said, there's always an opportunity to get back in there and make it up.
Yeah, totally. And so, you're actually a pretty good example of what I'm talking about too. So your first buy-in on Doge is around the 20 cent mark, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you came in at 20 cents. I remember at the time live streaming around when the average market value was around there, and thinking that was really high for Doge. And people were asking me, "Oh, is it too late? Right? Is it too late to get in? Is it too late?" And I said, "No, it's not." I said, "For the long term, if you're planning on holding anyway, there's still plenty of money to be made out here, you guys. But if you keep just sitting on the fence and pondering and asking if it's too late, eventually it's going to be." So that's a really good example of that. So here you're sitting now, Heather. Your Doge investment was at 20 cents. Now we've more than tripled the market value since you invested. You must be feeling pretty decently about your investment now, yeah?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. If you would have asked me, a week ago, if I thought we'd be sitting here at 70 to almost 73 cents, I would have probably laughed. You always hope for the best, but it's reality now. It's working. A lot of new retailers are getting involved with it and accepting it as payments. And I think the more that happens, the better it's going to do.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And I think now we're at just a critical mass of exposure and media. And this movement is just growing so profoundly each and every day. Look at this, you guys. We are taking off. We are headed, I think we're at an all-time high now, you guys. All-time high, live on the air, 73.5 cents. Green candle forming right now, closing in on 74 cents. Guys, we are 1.5 pennies away from 75 cents tonight. 75 cents for the Doge, all-time high, another all-time high in the air. This is just magnificent. We are absolutely pumping. There's a little bit of retracement now at the 73 cent point, but we have more than enough reason to believe that 75 cents is within reach tonight, you guys. This is absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Please, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. Share this stream. Let's keep getting it out there. If you're new here, I want you to press number 1 in the chat. If this is your first time watching us tonight, I want you to press 1 in the chat. Robbie Gilchrist says, breaking news, hold. Are you holding on to your Doge this time, Heather?
Yes, I am not selling. We are holding.
Yeah. So, what did your husband think when you told him that you were invited to be on this like a Dogecoin stream?
He was all for it. He said, well, you don't know that much about it yet.
Yeah.
I was like, shh, that's okay. But yeah, no, he was excited about it. He is all for getting out there and just talking about it and letting anybody who will listen know coin.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and I actually have a pretty fair amount compared to most kind of crypto-centric shows, so to speak. I actually have a higher ratio of female viewership here. So I just thought it'd be cool to have a couple more female voices on here to kind of just round things out, and it makes things more interesting for me too. So it's cool to have you on tonight. Guys, we are at 33.5 cents. Another green candle forming, kind of going back and forth. The buys and sells are just off the chain right now, battling back and forth. We are dealing with some resistance. We are dealing with some bots right now that are selling off, but I don't think this rocket's going to be stopped anytime soon. I think we're just going to keep right on cruising. I think we are more than likely going to see 75 cents tonight, and who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. This is just amazing. Lord Dadbod saying, been here since day one for Steve. That is true, Lord Dadbod, but it's true. You were here since I first left the crypto show and went solo, I think on my first night. And look at us now. This channel's only maybe 5 weeks old, and we've got got a full house in here and new subscribers and just growing each and every day. Guys, we are about to hit 74 cents. Come on, let's get there. We're right at some retracement at the top here, but we're right about to hit 74 cents. Just amazing, guys. I don't know about you, but I would have never, if someone would have asked me a month ago that we'd be closing in on 75 cents a month later, I don't know if I would have believed them. What do you say, Heather?
In complete agreement. It's amazing. It's so exciting to watch. It's hard to get off your phone. It's hard to stop checking it. It's fun.
Yeah. I believe it or not, I haven't even checked my portfolio since I've been on the air here. So I'm gonna take a peek, and wow, it's looking pretty nice. So, let me see here. Yep, looking good. Looking good. So. Where do you see Doge at the end of the year? Jose asked. I said, I actually estimated that Doge is going to be around $1 by the end of the year. I said anywhere between 89 cents to $1. Now I would say it's very probable that we reach $1 before the end of the year, obviously. We could see $1. Honestly, we could see $1. Now we could see it spike close to $1 tomorrow, even because of the big event. But I do expect sizable retracement. How far that retracement goes down tomorrow remains to be seen. But I would encourage you folks to not get too freaked out either way, right? Not to get too freaked out. Another thing to keep in mind, just so I can kind of temper expectations, a lot of times the sheer anticipation of an event can dictate the market value more than the actual event. So we could see that Doge peaking tonight and tomorrow, and then we could see it start to go down as Saturday Night Live begins. That wouldn't be unsurprising to me. This is something we have seen in the past with cryptocurrency and stock. So I'm not saying that's going to happen, folks, but I am saying that's a possibility. And I don't think it's a major deal for the long-term viability of Dogecoin either way. So I'm just putting that out there for you right now. Robbie Gilchrist says, this is surreal. I love the simulation version. Yes, this is amazing, but the future is 10x better. Alex says 10x would be pretty extraordinary. What do you guys think about Oracle coins giving any coin the ability to have utility news? I don't know, Nerd Shaman. I don't even know how to tackle that question right now, honestly. Let's see. Big retracement coming in now, guys. This is pretty typical. Anytime you get to like 50 cents, 25 cents, 75 cents, you're gonna have a lot of people selling off at those quarters, right? There's those markers that people put in their minds, which would be 25 cents, 50 cents, quarter, and obviously $1. So don't worry, it's going to drop a bit here. It may even drop as low as 70, but then it's going to consolidate, rebuild, and attempt to push back that resistance point again. I still think it's very probable that we could see 75 cents tonight. I had two guests earlier, guys, and that was Dogecoin millionaire Nick Ballz, and then Stain Alpha. Stain Alpha was with us too, and now it is Heather G and me. Heather G this is her first time on the show. Are you still feeling nervous, Heather?
You know, it's not as bad as it was earlier, but this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. But I definitely appreciate you letting me come on. I've had fun so far, so thank you.
Sure. Yeah, I purposely wanted to pick someone that had zero experience with this because I think it's more of an interesting, genuine dynamic, and I could tell that you're. Yeah, was that accurate?
That way you can laugh at me later.
I got a mean streak, but I'm not that mean, Heather. Gustavo coming in, $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Gustavo says we are about to pass BNB in market cap, and that's absolutely correct. BNB holds the third largest market cap in all of cryptocurrency, and Dogecoin is closing in on being the third largest cryptocurrency in the existence of planet Earth. This is absolutely, isn't it just incredible?
Yes, so amazing.
It's just from this pseudo parody coin up to being an absolute monster in the Dogecoin market. And we checked Twitter. Twitter is just absolutely on fire right now, guys. Doge to $1 is top trending in the United States. Dogecoin Army is the second trending in the United States. Everybody is just all aflutter all throughout. Twitter right now, we got David Gokenstein saying it's the effect, 74 cents and rising. Let's see, Crypto Batman just tweeted out too. Loud and clear, we are on our way. We've got It's All Risky tweeting out too. Of course, Matt Wallace is out there tweeting too. All hands are on deck right now, guys. All hands are on deck. At this time, we've come so far. We've come so far in such a short amount of time. It's just extraordinary. And let's just see what's going on in the chat. Yeah, we are. I think we're gonna. I think Dogecoin is going to secure its place as the third largest market cap coin in existence, and I don't think it's going to fall out of the top 5 ever once it settles in here. Honestly. So this has just been a really fascinating, exhilarating ride, and the best part is we are still in the long term. I still think this is going to be seen as the beginning, still in the kind of the beginning stages. I always thought that history is going to judge this whole era, this whole year, with a degree of fascination. I do think it's a very high probability that when you drive through this, when you go through a Starbucks drive-through, and 3-4 years from now, that Dogecoin is going to be something you could pay for it with. I know it sounds wild, but I've done a lot of homework. We've crunched a lot of numbers and gone over a lot about this coin, and it sounds wild, but I think it's a very real possibility that that's going to be the case. I'd like to thank Above Wall Street again for coming through with a big generous super chat of $19.99. $19.99. Thank you so much, Above Wall Street, for coming through. Again, I'm very picky about who I associate with for sponsorships for this program. You guys behind the scenes lately, last couple weeks, because this is a brand new show, but the fact that it's been growing so quickly, I have been getting approached by various sponsors, and I've turned almost all of them down because I'm just very particular about who I associate with, and I want to make sure if I'm exposing my fans to something, that it's something that I feel good about, right? And I would never take on a sponsor that I didn't feel genuinely good about. And not that I'm officially have a sponsorship with Above Wall Street, but they do super chat pretty regularly in here and have been big supporters. So that's Above Wall Street. Go check out their website. I'm going to put their Twitter in here actually this time. Give Above Wall Street a follow. They do a great job on gear and all that stuff, and Dogecoin gear and accessories. And it's great because it's obviously a super Doge-centric show, right? So it's a good pairing there. Robbie Gilchrist coming through again with 50 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist, coming in big. Robbie Gilchrist, another unofficial sponsor of the show. Thank you so much, Robbie. You've just above and beyond the Call of Duty. I just get so humbled sometimes when I see this kind of stuff. I just
you guys are killing it.
Yeah, you're killing it tonight. Again, Above Wall Street coming in again at $19.99. This is just wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I have some of the shirts from Above Wall Street. They are great. They're super soft, and I hope I have a few more on the way. I think they have shipped already, so we'll see.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have 2 so far, and I'm trying to add to my collection.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, they just sent me a free shirt. I got it in the mail a couple days ago. I love it. This is just wild what's going on in chat right now. Above Wall Street. Thank you so much. Robbie Gilchrist coming with another $50 super chat. I've never experienced anything like this since I started the show. This is just very humbling and just
That is so amazing.
Robbie
Great,
Gilchrist
guys.
is the Elon Musk of Doge After Dark. Thank you, Robbie Gilchrist, coming in again very strong. 50 Canadian dollars. Robbie, I just don't know what to say, man. Just I'm humbled. Thank you so much, and thank you so much Above Wall Street for continuing to be a strong supporter of the show. There's Above Wall Street's Twitter. Give Above Wall Street a follow. Check out their website. It's all sorts of cool gear there. And Nerd Shaman coming in with a $5 super chat. Nerd Shaman, thank you so much. Says, thanks, y'all, for the love for Dogecoin. Been waiting for this for a long time, fam. To the moon. Absolutely, Nerd Shaman. I remember you from back in the day when I used to be on Crypto Show TV. We used to hang out there. And I remember you way back from then. And so it's great that you followed me on my new venture and have been in it ever since. So thank you so much. And again, huge thanks to Robbie Gilchrist and Above Wall Street. Thank you so much, guys. I'm humbled. It's just thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Earlier, I think we touched on the Dogecoin community, and this is a part of it, and you can see it right here that everyone is they're amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I've never seen or experienced a community quite like the community that we have in Dogecoin, and it was a big part of my appeal and kind of really brought me into this world to spend so much time on it. And it's just been extraordinary. And I'm also looking at the chart. We're over 73 cents. And hopefully we can get to 74 and beyond. Heather, that must be something you had to have noticed about the community, right? When you first got involved with Doge?
Okay, maybe I'm in a little bubble, but everyone is just so nice. They're so supportive. You can't find that anywhere else.
Yeah, I agree. Bigly there. I've never experienced anything like it. And my involvement within Doge and becoming a very Doge-centric live streamer, it all just happened so quickly, and it just felt like a calling of sorts, you know. And it's just been such an interesting, wild ride ever since. That's just been this nonstop, fun, entertaining, wild ride for the last 4 months of my life, where I fell into the space. I do have a bit of a background in entertainment, but then I fell into the space of hosting Doge-centric programming, you know. And it was just kind of a happy accident how it happened. And, you know, here we are 4 months later, and, you know, we're closing in on 3/4 of a dollar. We're looking at a currency that is likely going to be the number one used digital currency on the planet. And people are laughing a lot less at us now. So it's just extraordinary. It's just extraordinary. So your husband bought in around 4 cents. You came in. Did you finally, at what point were you like, all right, I gotta finally get in on this? Was there something that just clicked with you eventually, or what?
I am I'm a creature of habit. I don't really dive into things that I don't know. So
Sure.
this was kind of just something different. Like I said, my husband had told me about it, and then I read up on it. So it probably, by the time my husband talked to me about it and me actually signing up and investing, it's probably around a month.
Sure.
But ever since then, I've just been in it. I've been all about it.
Yeah.
And it's so amazing to watch it grow, and just for me, this was learning how to navigate, and I've never done any kind of investments before, so it was a whole new world for me, and I'm glad that this is what I decided to invest in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those happy accidents that you come into, and then you just realize it's even a much bigger thing than you even initially anticipated. Chad Bagley coming in at $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Chad. Seems like yesterday we were at 5 or 6 cents. I know, man, and it was almost yesterday. I mean, we were at 5 cents a month ago. We were at more like 6 cents. We were at 6 cents a month ago, and now we are closing on 3/4 of a dollar. Just incredible, Chad. Scott says, how do you guys think Bill Maher's weekend's going so far? That's a pretty funny comment. Bill Maher gave a pretty disparaging review of cryptocurrency and specifically Dogecoin on his show on HBO last week. So, yeah, I think he's he must be pretty beside himself. I think he's only going to be proven to be more and more foolish for having that take as time goes on. McLovin coming in at, I love that name, by the way. I love that movie. Coming in at $19.99. You're doing a great job, Mr. Steele. Keep it up, buddy. Hashtag DogeFam. McLovin, thank you so much for that, man. Thank you so much for the continued support. Really appreciate that. And McLovin is from the movie Superbad. Is that one you've ever seen, Heather? With
Seen Superbad, yes.
I love Superbad. Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
It's
But
so.
what I'm learning
Go
on
ahead.
this show is that I have not seen nearly enough movies.
Yeah, we talk.
I have
we
some
talk.
homework.
Yeah, you got a little homework to do. You should treat yourself to like a streaming movie binge one day.
Yes, it sounds like I need to start all the way from the 80s and just work my way up.
Yes, yes. You should plan something with your husband. Have like an 80s movie festival, right? Where you guys just stream 80s movies, and then you'll be more well equipped for the show, huh?
Hopefully.
Well, Superbad is a really well done film. That one's really funny. I think I don't know. I think yeah, Jonah Hill I think does really, really exceptionally well in that movie. I think my favorite scene is when he's when that girl starts grinding on him in that house party, and she leaves something on his pants, and it's very red, and put it that way. And then everyone starts laughing at him at the party, and then he starts like dry heaving when he realizes what happened.
It's the best.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, like what? I don't get it. It's red. And then he's like, oh, oh. Oh,
Could you
man.
imagine though? Oh my gosh.
Man, I can't imagine. It's not something I enjoy imagining, but yeah, people are going off on Bill Maher in the chat. Yeah, Bill is part of the 1%. Bill, there's footage of him actually on his old show talking smack about the idea of video phones. The idea in the 90s of him talking smack about the idea that you could, in the future, talk to people face to face on your cell phones, and he's making fun of that idea and saying how absurd that was. So Bill's not necessarily the best source of future predictions. So we are in a massive retracement right now here, guys. A big red weenie going down here. And it's taking us down to 72 cents, maybe a little bit lower. But, this is all part of it, guys. There are no ups until you go through a few bumps. And like I say, you can't ride the rocket until you're willing to ride that tiger. So that's what we're doing right now. But the overall trajectory is phenomenal. As my friend Upshot often says, when in doubt, zoom out. So right now we're looking at a 1 minute chart. I'm going to switch over to the Robinhood chart, in part for just aesthetic purposes, but also because it's easy to toggle between live chart and 1 day chart. So here's our live chart right now, you guys. We are at Robinhood has a little bit higher than Binance, but that's no surprise there. So we're at 72 cents coming in. If we go to the 1 day, okay, there we are. That's better. So we go to the 1 week chart. Here we are. We're all the way back 1 week ago today, guys. Just for some perspective. Just 1 week ago today, we were at a 35.5 cents. Okay, gang. So now we are at 72 cents from 35 cents in just a week. Just phenomenal. So anytime you start kind of freaking out or getting a little bummed out that, markets take a little ding or a little downturn with Dogecoin, especially, just zoom out. Just zoom out and look at how far we've come in about a week. So don't get bummed out.
It's so crazy to hear you say that, saying that we're in a retracement to 72 cents.
Right. Yeah, right. A retracement at 72 cents. Not too shabby. Yeah, totally. So let me catch up on the chat. People are talking about super bad. People are going in on Bill Maher pretty heavily. Bill, let's see what else is going on here. We decide the future, not Bill Maher or the naysayers. Agreed. So guys, it's looking like the buys and sells are coming in, kind of just canceling each other out. So I suspect we'll probably trade sideways for just a little while here, and that's to be expected.
Curious what everyone thinks. Do we think tomorrow is going to be another dip day, or are we going to keep progressing forward?
Yeah, I mean, you raise a really good question there. I could see it going either way, in all honesty. Tomorrow could just be in a rally all day where the market value just keeps going and going. I could also see it. Like I said, I think it's a probability that we could see it rally for part of the day and then really sharply retrace down closer we get to the show. Because there are people out there, there are a pretty good amount of people, that are waiting to sell, that have bought Doge, newly bought Doge earlier this week, strictly with the intention to short Doge over the SNL event, right? So right. We're definitely going to be dealing with those folks. We're definitely be dealing with some whales who are going to see this as their best opportunity to unload. So those are two factors we'll be contending with tomorrow. The thing is, we'll also be getting a lot of brand new investors, right? We're also going to be getting a lot of brand new investors through the exposure of Dogecoin on Saturday Night Live. The problem is brand new investors that aren't already set up with a trading app. They need to go through an approval process before they can even purchase Dogecoin. So what I'm saying is, guys, it's possible we could see a major retracement right up to or soon after Saturday Night Live, and we could see another explosion in Dogecoin market value, but it could be a delayed reaction, okay? It could, because it takes a couple days for all the newbies to get approved to start purchasing Doge. So we could see another big boom in Doge market value, following the middle of the week, even after SNL, when people start getting their accounts approved. So there's just a lot of interesting dynamic factors at play right now. What are you feeling in your gut about tomorrow, Heather?
I don't know. There's been a few, so-called hype days in the past, and sometimes it's the day of that it kind of trends downward, and then sometimes it's the day before. So, I'm not sure. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we might still see the uptrend, and you will, like you said, have those people that are going to sell off. But I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
If I had to
think
guess, I was going to say, I'll say after the Saturday Night Live. That's my guess.
after Saturday Night Live, what?
It'll start to see a downward trend.
Okay. Yep. I think that's a fair guess. Local enterprise broadcasting coming through with a whopping $900, basically a $9.99. Just with the super chat, all they say is hee hee. Local
Thanks.
Enterprise Broadcasting, thank you so much for your generosity. This has far and away been the strongest night I've ever had for super chats since I began doing the show. So
That
thank
is
you so much.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. It really is. I'm truly humbled and appreciative of local enterprise broadcasting. Doge After Dark's own Elon Musk, aka Robbie Gilchrist, and Above Wall Street. Thank you guys and everyone else who super chatted with all amounts. It's just all bigly appreciated. So appreciated. Thank you so much, local enterprise broadcasting. And please keep me posted, local enterprise broadcasting, to the future of your business and the direction of it. And let me know if there's some way I can help in the future. Stephen Steele, can someone explain the thin green lines on the candles from Binance? Okay, well, let's take a look here. So that's why we call them candles, right? Because they have thin green lines adding right to the thickness. And what we like to see is thick green candles. Thick green candles represents the volume of buys that are coming in. The thicker it is, the more buys that are coming in, and the candle on top just basically represents, the thin candle on top basically represents the potential of those candles. And so, conversely, with the red candles, that's where all the sells are, right? And so the wick basically represents the potential of it. And I'm not sure what the technical term for it is offhand. It's just eluding me at the moment. But that's basic. I hope that helps a little bit, Robbie. Can you use your Doge to donate? Can use your Doge to donate? Yeah, absolutely. Doge to 420. That's very ambitious, Moon Boys. Doge to 420. I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, eventually I do think Doge is going to get to $5. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I think that's years away, guys, Doge to $5. But I will tell you what doesn't feel years away to me is Doge to $2. I feel like once we get through that $1 period, or that $1 threshold, and it will really kind of set the stage and change the game of how people perceive Dogecoin and what's possible, right? Because dollar seems to be the end game for so many people, and that's kind of like the amount that most people just have set. Not most people, but a lot of people have set in their minds regarding the end game of Doge. But what happens all of a sudden when Doge is worth $1.07, $1.08, $1.12? Well, then people go, well, maybe I should keep holding. Like I thought dollar was my end game, but now we're worth $1.10, $1.12. We're just going to keep cruising. I think I'll keep holding. And like I said before, I really do feel like the journey from $1 to $2 is going to be much more expedient than it was to $1. Anthony Grant coming with a $5 super chat. Big whales making me feel like a minnow out here. LOL, Doge on. My special guest for tonight, it's been really awesome to have. It's her first night on here. It's her first night being on a live stream or anything like that. I pretty much plucked her out of the ether of the Doge sphere. Her name is Heather G, and she hails from good old Texas. And she goes under the name Honestly Doge on Twitter. If you guys want to give her a follow, I'm going to put her Twitter handle in the chat. So get ready to be hit with the Steven Steele effect, Heather. We are going to put her Twitter in the chat if you want to give her a follow. That is Heather's Twitter. And I think I'm caught up.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. And I think we're caught up.
Thank you again for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. It's been cool. So Rami, special guest. Yeah, pretty much. So we're looking at another candle forming here, guys. We're heading in right over 73 cents. We could see us go into 74 and 75 cents and beyond tonight, frankly. Right now it's only 12:30, which is not that late for Elon Musk's sleeping habits. He could bestow us with a Doge-centric tweet even late in the hours tonight, which would really send things even more sailing. I can't believe my eyes, but Robbie Gilchrist put in another 50 Canadian dollars. Robbie, I keep some money for yourself, man. I don't know what to say, man. It's just amazing, man. I just hope you're set. I hope you're doing okay, man. Thank you so much, Robbie. Hugely appreciated. Thank you so much, man. I just don't even know what to say. I hope the show. I hope I'm giving you your money's worth. You know, I really hope, and I do put a lot of work in this show, but I don't know what else to say, man. Thank you so much for being such a huge, tremendous supporter of the show, and the Doge community. You've just been phenomenal, just phenomenal. Yeah, don't. Robbie says, "Don't you dare ban me, Celeste." And Celeste says, "No, you're King sponsor. We're not banning you here." Old Boy Ocean says, "We need Heather's left bicep." That's in a reference to there's a username that comes in here, goes by the name of Nick Ballz left bicep, based on Nick. So I'm sure if Heather decides to return, somebody will come up with a username dedicated to Heather. So there's a guest that comes in the chat sometimes, Heather, that goes by the name Steven Steele's Jacket, and it's just my jacket, like the one I'm wearing in my avatar here on the screen. And so they just go by Steven Steele's Jacket, and sometimes they'll super chat as Steven Steele's Jacket, but they'll talk to me. All the super chats will be addressed to me like it's my own jacket talking to me.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. Somebody make up something really creative for me.
Yeah, somebody come up with a creative username that's kind of an ode to Heather G. Let's see what happens here. I think it's inevitable. I think something's going to happen there. Yes, you do. Much appreciated. You have been live for hours on end when your Doge family needed you. Much love. Tiffany, thank you so much. I guess you're right. You're pretty hard pressed to find anyone who's logged in more heavy hours since I started this channel anyway. Though I say Crypto Batman puts in some pretty good marathon runs there too. But between him and me, you're pretty hard pressed to find anyone who brings more Doge-centric stream coverage than us. So, but yeah, you're right. But I'm happy to do it. We just hit 73 cents. I run a small business, but since I found myself in this space, I actually have rearranged my life a bit more to be able to put more time into the show and covering Doge, and it's just been a wild ride. Heather, if somebody were to ask me a year ago that I would be spending a large chunk of my time covering a dog money and a Dogecoin, I really wouldn't know what to say to them. It's just kind of wild, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I have a full-time job, and I find myself lost in the dog money. So it is a crazy thing, but I am here for it.
Yeah. Do you find yourself checking your trading app probably more than you should throughout your workday?
Oh my gosh. Do people even close it?
Yeah.
Just kind of stays open in the background.
Yeah, no kidding. It's pretty wild because right now most of us haven't seen numbers like these in our portfolio before. So we have reached an all-time high tonight. It is pretty extraordinary. Guys, I'm going to do a little rounder on the market to see what's going on. Bitcoin is finally coming up a bit, trading just under $58,000. Ethereum, regular Ethereum, has been trading consistently at a little over $3,500 through the whole day and yesterday. But throughout the day, it's still up about almost 4% for the day. So I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. Honestly, between Doge and Ethereum, I think these are going to be the absolute beasts of the year. I don't think, not that I think Bitcoin is going to do poorly. I don't. I think Bitcoin is here to stay. But I think the success and the progress of Bitcoin is going to continue to be a bit blunted by people reallocating some of their Bitcoin investments into Doge and Ethereum and a few of the other top 10s. Litecoin today is up. Litecoin has had a really good week. It's up about 27% for the week. Today it's been trading sideways through most of the day, and even down just a little bit. But I do think Litecoin looks great long term. VGX still hasn't had its breakout moment. It's just been trading sideways about 4 cents. I hold a lot of VGX. You really have to be pretty patient right now to stay in the VGX game. I still am optimistic about it. It's just one of those things you got to put in the money and forget about it. Stellar Lumens XLM is having a very even day. It's trading exactly sideways. No percentage increase, no percentage decrease. But Stellar Lumens is an underrated coin in my opinion. Those of you who are patient enough to see that one out, I think we'll have some good rewards. ADA Cardano, a lot of you are invested in ADA Cardano, is up just 1% for the day, trading at $1.6. So nothing super remarkable happening with ADA right now. Polkadot is down for the day about 2%, just trading under $40. And Ethereum Classic, which has been on a real bull run lately, is actually down. It's actually down for the day by the tune of about 30%. So just over the last hour and a half, it took a sharp turn down, you guys. Talk about a serious retracement. So we're talking a 30% fall just in the last within the last hour. Robbie Gilchrist coming in again at 50 Canadian dollars, bro. I just, I hope you have enough money to take care of yourself. He says that is it. He says in all caps, that is it. Robbie, thank you so much, man. It's just seriously, I've never experienced anything like this since I've been live for Superchat. So thank you so much, man. I'm just blown away at Robbie Gilchrist, aka the Elon Musk of Doge After Dark. Thank you, Robbie, so much. Just above and beyond the Call of Duty. Thanks again.
Needs to buy this man
just
some
wild
food or something.
So I think that brings us up to speed here. Heather, how you feeling?
Good. Very
Heather.
good. Can you hear
Let me see. I think just a moment.
me?
Sorry, Heather, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I
Can
can't
you
hear
me?
you. That's the problem. Just a second, Heather. Hold on. I gotta fix this setting. I don't know why this keeps happening to me in Discord tonight. But just give me a moment, guys. All right. Let's see here. Heather, can you give me another sound check here?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, she's talking. I can't hear again. I'm just really frustrated with Discord tonight. It's just been so ridiculous tonight, particularly. But I'll figure it out. I figured it out the last time without starting a new stream. I'll figure it out now.
Can you hear me in the chat?
Just give me a moment, guys. Okay. Heather, one more time. Okay, I think I
Try again. Can you
okay,
hear me?
still. Just hang in there, guys. I'm figuring it out. I know she can hear me, but I don't think I can hear her yet. I'm trying to figure out why. I figured it out last time. Heather, give me one more hello. It's cute because I can see her. I can see her voice thing moving, but I still can't hear her. I'm just trying to figure out what's up. I just feel like I need to sue Discord at this point for the ridiculousness
I wonder
they've
is this
been
where I
putting me
talk
through
bad about him since he can't hear me?
by automatically screwing up my settings. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me. Let me check. Below. Okay. All right. I think I may have gotten it now. All right, Heather,
I think you do.
give me another. Wait, 1 second there.
Nope, still not working.
Okay, yeah, she's doing the best she
Hello,
can.
hello,
I
hello.
don't know what's going on, guys. Just give me a moment, Heather. I'll figure it out. Just give me a moment. Let's see. Local. This is unbelievable. Local enterprise broadcasting coming in with $99.99. This is just out of control, guys. Just absolutely out of control. I don't know what is going on tonight. This is with you guys. I'm just absolutely blown away. I'm just blown away. Like, I just don't know what's going on with you guys tonight. This is just the wildest live stream I've ever experienced. This is just absolutely incredible. Coming through with $99.99 local enterprise broadcasting. Thank you so much, local enterprise broadcasting. Says America, USA, 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 USA. This is just, I don't know what to say, guys. You guys are just blowing me away tonight. Seriously, what is going on? Above Wall Street, again, coming in at $19.99 Above Wall Street. Thank you so much, Above Wall Street. Great shop, great store. Check them out online at Above Wall Street. All Doge gear, right? And local enterprise broadcasting. I'm not even quite sure what you guys do, but people should check them out too. And of course, thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Just absolutely incredible, you guys. I don't know what to say. Honestly, don't know what to say. Above Wall Street coming through $1.99. Above Wall Street coming through at $3.99 with Doges, cartoons, things like that. Just absolutely wild, guys. Wild stuff. I'm just blown away, guys. Yeah, I've never came across a night like this on on my show ever. I've never, since in all my live streaming career, I haven't come across, haven't had a live stream like this before. It's just pretty extraordinary. And I know Heather is waiting patiently for me, and so I'm just trying to figure this situation out. Heather, can you give me a check?
Great.
Oh, I can't hear her voice, but she can hear mine, and you guys can hear her too.
He's not doing that great.
And
was
so
lying.
I'm just If anybody's a whiz with Discord servers and wonders why why I'm having that problem, why I can't hear Heather in my microphone or my headphones suddenly, feel free to let me know and chime in. I'd love to get that resolved soon. Again, McLovin coming through. Now we got the official McLovin avatar picture. I love that. $2.99 super chat. My hero with the Dogecoin eyes welting up there cartoon. I love that so much. Above Wall Street coming in with a $4.99 super chat with Kung Fu back and forth. Little Doges, all these little Doge cartoons. It's just absolutely wild, you guys. I'm very humbled. I know you guys can hear Heather, but I can't hear Heather in my headphones. So I'm just trying to figure out what happened on my settings where that happens, because I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm still playing around with the voice and video settings here. And well, let's see here. Liddy.
You guys just start blowing up the chat with.
Can you hear? Okay, so I think now I can hear Heather, but Heather, hello? Now I can just hear you just now. But this is wild, like what's going on in the chat. Can you guys still hear Heather though? That's the important thing. Just let me know if you guys just say, Heather, just say in the chat, can you hear me? Now, I don't know if Heather? Now I can. Are you talking right now? Yeah, okay, now I can hear you. Okay, so people are like, no, yes, people in the chat are saying nope, yes, no. This is confusing. Okay, can you guys hear Heather right now? She's gone. This is so funny. I know, it's wild. No, Heather's. We can't hear her. I'll be the guest. Yeah, Robbie, we can work that out in the future, man. No. Okay. We can't hear now. Okay, guys, just a moment. Dang you. Discord, okay. All right. Heather, talk. Heather, go ahead, talk.
Hello?
Dang it, now I can't hear again when I go to the place where it's supposed to be. This is so maddening, friends. Maybe let's see.
One of you can hear me.
Just hang in there, gang. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on in the world anymore. Okay, dad joke time. We can hear it now, but you can't. This is true. Above Wall Street coming in again at $19.99. $19.99. Thank you so much, Above Wall Street. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to put Above Wall Street Twitter in the chat. And in case you guys should give them a follow, they do all Dogecoin gear. So Heather told me that she just ordered some gear from Above Wall Street, and I have some Above Wall Street gear as well. So feel free to follow them on Twitter. And thank you again so much, Robbie Gilchrist, Local Enterprise Broadcasting, Above Wall Street. You guys have just been exemplary. I mean, it's just been wild. This has been the wildest stream I've ever had in this regard. It's just been incredible. Change yours to the stream. Yeah, if anybody knows Discord really well, feel free to give me some advice here, because I love to. I've been tooling around with it on my end, but it's just not working out so hot, gang. Not working out so hot. I'm just going to try restarting the Discord. Can you guys hear me? You guys saying you lost me? You guys lost me too? You guys can hear me, right? Guys, we are at almost at 73 cents. This is just absolutely incredible. What a historic night for Dogecoin. Absolutely historic night. We've had some great guests tonight, including Heather, who I feel awful because I'm trying to get her back in here so I can hear her and you guys can hear her. So just trying to figure this out, guys.
Steven?
I would have to hate to start a whole new stream for this again. Let's try to put her on a different channel, I guess. Okay, I got one more idea. I think, Heather, if you were to talk now, I can hear you, but I'm not sure if the show can hear you. Give me a 1, 2. Okay, so now I can hear you, but I'm not sure if the show can hear you. Sorry about this. This is very frustrating. Yeah, I've never encountered this issue before, so it's just like one of these things. When I'm not on the air, I'm gonna have to like just do some searching around. So Heather, just say hello, and then we're gonna see if the room can hear you. So if you just heard Heather say hello there, just let me know. So I either fixed it or I didn't, guys. Yeah, they're like reaching out from another dimension. That's what Celeste says. Yeah, that's what it's kind of sounding like, where it's like I'm talking to like a ghost or something, but I'm actually talking to Heather, but you guys can't hear her, and then when you guys can hear her, I can't hear her. It's just been I've got one more setting trick I'm gonna check. If not, I might have to start another stream. Let's see here. So we shall see, guys. I got one more trick up my sleeve here. right. Nope. Everyone says nope. Okay, I got you. Michael Flea coming in with $3 says Steven Steele show the best. Smoking and drinking. Well, I'm glad we can provide you some decent quality entertainment during your smoking and drinking, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the compliment. Appreciate you tuning in and the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Heather. Heather, yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. Heather, thank you for joining me tonight. Heather, I would love to have you come back. What do you say, chat? Should I have Heather? How about, should I have Heather G back? I think I'd like to have her back, for another show sometime. Yeah, we are doing really well, guys. Trading sideways at 72 cents. Doing really well. If we can stay above 70 cents coming into tomorrow, I think that'd be quite the accomplishment. The chat says yes, Heather. The chat says yes. You are voted back on the island. Okay, that settles it, gang. We're going to have Heather of Texas back on the show very soon. I will add her into the Doge After Dark roster. It is official. So there you have it, Heather.
Thank you. I don't know if anyone can hear me, but it has been fun.
It is done. We will have Heather back. I liked her. I like her vibe. I'm usually a pretty good judge of people, just even when I'm seeking people out on social media as potentials and stuff, and I just got the right vibe. Let's see here. I see another chat slip there from Robbie Gilchrist of 50 Canadian dollars. I don't know if that's recent or from before, but I can't keep track anymore, man. Robbie Gilchrist, Christ, thank you so much, man. Either way, I just blown away. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's the problem, you guys. You guys can hear Heather. I can't hear Heather. That's the problem. It's with the Discord server. It's just a problem I got to figure out with the Discord server. So I apologize. I apologize for that, guys.
I'm gonna hop off.
But,
y'all have a great night.
But yeah, I will definitely I'll definitely be having Heather back. Unless the only other way is if I just started a brand new stream all over again. But yes, that's right, Andy Shirley. The problem is we can hear her, but he cannot hear her. Yeah, and it's out of my hands. It has to do with the Discord server. It's just glitching. So, but I will definitely have I'll definitely have Heather back in the future. She was a great guest, and I wish I could have had her on longer tonight, but I promise I will get this Discord glitch sorted out so this doesn't happen in the future. Yeah. Yeah, I'll don't worry, guys. I will sort this out so this doesn't happen in the future. But I really like her. She's a great guest. And guys, on the time, we are at 1 a.m. In my neck of the woods. That's going to put you at 2 a.m. out on the East Coast and about 11 p.m. on the West Coast. A couple people are saying new stream. How's Save Moon? Save Moon is making a comeback lately. It's, you know, it's been trading upwards. Particularly yesterday had a really strong day. Today I didn't really get a chance to check on it. But yeah, I don't do a ton of Safe Moon coverage here. 12 a.m. in Calgary, Robbie Gilchrist says. So Saturday Night Live comes on at 10:30, you guys. I think Saturday Night Live comes on 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that would be... Oh, it's 10... No. Saturday Night Live, I believe, comes on at 10:30 Central Standard Time. Not Eastern Standard Time. All right. Let's see here, guys. So I just got a message from Stain Alpha that might have remedied my my sound issue right after Heather leaves. So I don't know. But Heather, if you're still listening by chance and you want to give it one more shot and stay on the air for a little more, you're more than welcome, or we'll just see you next time. Either way. But I think I might have finally fixed it. Will you be having a watch party? Yes, I will be having a watch party tomorrow night covering SNL all the way through the episode. So I obviously won't be streaming Saturday Night Live directly on the show for obvious copyright reasons. But I will be I will be following the market very closely and just kind of like offering commentary while watching the show, I guess is how I'd best describe it. So yeah, that's how I'd best describe it. And all right. How can I watch SNL online? Good question, guys. Good question. Let me try to figure that out. I can try to figure that out. Right now for you. I think you think you have to be a part of like a package or something, whether it's like Hulu or Sling, maybe. You might have to download. You might have to download an app for like something to stream on your TV. Here's an article on it: how to watch SNL Elon Musk episode without cable. Well, you don't need cable to watch SNL. You can watch it through Sling, which is an app you would download for either like your smart TV, your Roku, your Amazon Fire Stick, something like that. But I'm sure some people will have some pirated streams up somewhere, but other than that, looks like Sinisa tipped just 7 minutes ago, $20. Sinisa tipped Doge to the moon. Thank you so much, Sinisa. Sinisa is such a sweetheart, and she's been a supporter of this show just since I started it. So thank you so much, Sinisa. Really, really appreciate that. You're awesome. And then Anonymous just tipped $20. It says Doge to the moon. So thank you so much. And both of those both of those tips were through Stream Elements. So thank you so much for tipping through my Stream Elements. Really, really appreciate that so much, both of you. Bigly appreciated. Again, I've never had this kind of support on one stream in my life. It's just incredible, you guys. Just incredible, guys. That's incredible. Yeah, we are just trading sideways. We're doing really well, right at holding fast between 71.5 and 72 cents. I mean, if you were to ask me a month ago if we'd be trading sideways into the 70s, I would have looked at you. I would have looked at you sideways. But here we are, folks. We've just come so far. Steven Steele, this is just the start. Oh man, I'm humbled by that comment. We'll see, but obviously, I hope that you're right. And those of you who are new to the stream, I'd like to give you a warm welcome and encourage you to hit subscribe and then hit the notification bell so you can team up with this great community that we've been building here and quickly. We've just been assembling a great community here. That's just awesome. Steven Steele, what's your expert prediction? My expert prediction is this. I think that will probably continue to ramp up in market value all the way through tomorrow, before seeing it take a pretty big dip, either probably right following Saturday Night Live, or the early next morning. But then we're going to consolidate, and I think a bunch of new users or new traders are going to come into the space to purchase Dogecoin. And then I think through the middle of next week, after the big retracement, we're going to see it explode back up again, and really just keep thriving. Smoothie says, I've known Steven since the crypto show. Yes. Yeah, there are a few folks here that remember me from those days. Seahawk says, even having Elon on SNL isn't going to get me to have it on. Brutal. I mean, I understand at the same time. Heading out, Mr. Steele. Got to get up early and have some Texas toast. Until next time. Thank you, Mr. McLovin. And thank you for all that you do, McLovin. I'm a newbie, only had 65 bucks, got 95, better than nothing. I'm a newbie, only had 65 bucks, got 95 Dogecoin. Yeah, of course it's better than nothing, you know? You know, the thing is, even on small investment, if you're just willing to wait long enough, you're going to see some more sizable returns. If you're less patient, your returns are going to be less exciting and dynamic, you know? So, yeah. George says the assessment sounds spot on. All right, gang. So let's take a look here. We're headed around 71 cents at this point. And we are partying tonight. We are partying. We are digging the Doge grooves. We got a big green candle forming as we speak, bringing us back up a bit. We like that. We like that. Of course, we like it. And here's an article I wanted to get to you guys, courtesy of Yahoo Finance. It says, Dogecoin in spotlight as cryptocurrency backer. Musk makes SNL appearance. With the price of Dogecoin surging, investors are looking ahead to Elon Musk's guest host spot on this weekend's Saturday Night Live comedy sketch TV show after the billionaire's tweets this year turned the once obscure digital currency into a speculator's dream. Musk is a rare business mogul to be asked to host a vulnerable comedy TV show. The unconventional CEO has posted numerous comments about cryptocurrencies on Twitter and criticized regular old cash for having negative real interest rates. Only a fool wouldn't look elsewhere, he said in February. I love that. His cryptic tweets of Doge and Dogecoin as the people's crypto that month kicked off the rally for Dogecoin, created as a joke and on the more mainstream Bitcoin Ethereum that has yet to stop. I'm a wild card. No telling what I might do, Musk, wearing a black bandana, joked this week on a promotional video for the show alongside musical guest Miley Cyrus. Same here, Cyrus said. Rules? No thanks. On Thursday, Musk tweeted, cryptocurrency is promising, but please invest with caution, with a video clip attached in which he said it could be considered speculation at this point. And so, don't go too far in the crypto speculation. But he also said in the video that cryptocurrency has a good chance of becoming what he called the future currency of Earth. My Dogecoin went up after you tweeted, one person shouted at Musk in the video. You're amazing. How did you do it? The latest surge in Doge is a continuation of a greater fool theory trend we've seen playing out over the last couple of months, said David Kimberly, analyst for the investing group Free Trade. More people are aware of what's going on and are looking to jump on a gravy train to make a quick buck. It's very likely that Elon Musk pumping the coin tomorrow on primetime U.S. TV will only serve to compound things to push the price up. Of course. So lots of anticipation, guys. Robbie Gilchrist says, what goes up but never comes down? Your age. I like that. Cynthia asks, Stephen Steele, whatever happened to King Valhalla? Well, I was asked to be a co-host on his channel. That wasn't my channel, so I didn't have any control over making any of the decisions there. And then it just started going in a direction that wasn't for me. And so then I left that channel, and that's when I started to do my own thing. And last I heard, he's been pretty very into SafeMoon and very bullish on SafeMoon and not so much into Dogecoin. And that's about the last I heard. Brisket. We love that brisket. Risk it for the brisket, guys. Sometimes you got to risk it for the brisket. Hold up. We got a green candle burning here, guys. We're going to go back to the laser chart. Let's take a look at a different perspective. Go on the 1 day. And that 1 day chart isn't showing up. That's kind of strange. But the 1 week chart, look at this progress, you guys. All the way at about 35.5 cents since 1 week ago today. And now here we are all the way at over 70 cents now. Traded at almost 72 cents. Just extraordinary. Just extraordinary progress. Tiffany, you're funny. George Guy says the only reason I watched that show is because you were on it. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Nice of you to say. When in doubt, zoom out. That's right, Robbie. That was what my good friend Upshot often says. I think it's a great saying and one I find myself using myself. Yeah, I was just watching Upshot's live stream earlier today while I was prepping for the show. And yeah, he does a great job. He and I get along so well. Oh, yeah. So I noticed Billy Marcus, the creator of Dogecoin, has been tweeting up a storm lately. And he just tweeted out about 20 minutes ago. He said this. Back in 2014, within 3 months, 76.8 million Dogecoins were tipped in Reddit, with 262,000 total tips made. A single Dogecoin back then was worth a fraction of a penny. It's gone way up since then. Yeah, wow, that's just wild. And I don't know if you heard, but David Spade yesterday tweeted about Dogecoin. David Spade said, I wonder if Elon Musk on SNL will be a 90-minute infomercial for Dogecoin. Parentheses, I'm buying it as we speak. Speaking of which, we are coming back up in the market here, over 72 cents. Looking good, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Robbie Gilchrist. Upshot's channel was small, just like yours a couple months ago. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Upshot's channel's he's got like 55,000 subscribers on his channel now. Yeah, I don't know who that other guy is, Johnny Bullets. I just know that he's a singer also. Because I saw footage of him rehearsing a song with Miley Cyrus, like singing. But I don't know who he is. prairie oyster is something you should never know. Some 17-year-old singer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty young. All right, gang. Ballz from Canada. Ballz. Hey, I don't think anyone knows. Well, I'm sure enough preteen girls know who he is. George says, I'm about to pass out, but I hope I wake up to 87 cents. You and me too, my friend. Who knows? It's possible. Hey, what's up, Wassam? Could Elon tweet tonight? It's possible. But he might be getting some rest for the big date, the big event. Frodo says, every time you leave, we usually rocket upwards. Can you please leave? I was thinking about it, Frodo. I was seriously thinking about it. I have to PM me my story one day. Steven Steele, it's a great story about why I sold. Yeah, sure. That'd be interesting. I'd be interested to hear what your story is. Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate it. He only tweets after 3 a.m. This is true. Elon seems like he runs on 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, it does seem like that sometimes, doesn't it, guys? Yeah, what do you think a good time to dip so I could rebuy? Wassam, you're playing a game that I don't think you should play. Most people that are trying to short and swing trade Dogecoin right now at this stage, almost everyone I've seen loses their ass. So I don't really feel comfortable giving advice about short swing trading Dogecoin at this point. It's a long hold for me. It's official. Overnight crew, who's staying up? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep this stream going or not. Someone was supposed to bring me some dinner, but hasn't. So I'm just wondering what's going on with that. Do you have any advice on recovering from beat block when producing? Huh? Recovering from beat block. Are you talking about music programs? I use Logic mostly. If it gets to $1, my long-term plan was I was going to sell 10% of my Dogecoin at $1 and then keep the rest. But I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that now. I might just stay in all in, even that small 10%. Steven, I'll Uber you food. That's kind of you, Robbie. That's funny. Yeah, so for music production, I use mostly Logic. And then I use Logic Pro. And I got a background a bit in Pro Tools too, but mostly Logic Pro. But I think, it's all about what feels best for you. But I'll definitely be having Heather G back. I think she had a good vibe. I'll definitely be having her back in the future. So, and you guys gave her good reviews. So we'll give her. I'll put her on the Doge After Dark roster. Christopher, every night people come in and ask that question. Steven, why do you think swing trading is bad? I don't think it's bad. I think trying to swing trade something as volatile and as far along as Dogecoin is right now, for as many wild card patterns as it has, there's just too many factors. I wouldn't feel comfortable advising anyone on swing trading advice on Dogecoin right now. If you would have asked me advice on how to swing trade Dogecoin 6 weeks ago, sure, I could have given you advice, because it was trading very steadily between 4.6 and 6.2 for 6.2 cents, evenly for like 2.5 months, with pretty regular patterns of when when the market value increased, and for approximately how much and how long that would last. Yeah, I could have figured out something then, but right now, dude, you're just talking about, this is Wild West stuff right now. Furthermore, I just don't understand, like, all the people that were swing trading all the time and sold, right? I'm not talking about people that swing trade Dogecoin back and when it was under 6 cents and under, and still had like a big arsenal of Dogecoin that they were holding. But all the people that didn't hold at all, what are you doing? Like, we're at 72 cents and growing every day. Just think about how much money has been missed out on. Anyone else just picture Celeste with a whip? I have no comment. Welcome back, Anthony. Jonathan Marino for $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Wild West. It's the Wild West. Do you think Dogecoin is a stable investment? Ricky asks. No crypto is a stable investment. But there are some cryptos that have much better probabilities than others. And I think Dogecoin is one of those that has much higher probability than others to continually do well. There you go. You're up 120%, 120% already. That's awesome. Do I see good growth potential for a 6K investment that only took place 4 days ago? Sure. Sure I do. You just can't be scared. You know, you got to just be willing to hold through the ups and downs. I mean, Dogecoin's more stable than a lot of other coins. No crypto is stable, but Dogecoin's more stable than most other coins right now. I'll get you the Discord, Schmoody, just a second. Did we already see the pump before SNL? What are your thoughts? That's possible. I mean, that's possible, Carlos. But I think it's likely going to pump more tomorrow before SNL. But you know, I've explained this about 20 times tonight. So that's going to probably recess and retrace seriously during or after SNL from all the paper hands, and then it's going to pick up steam again through the next week. Hey, what's up, Doge Leprechaun? Good to see you. Good to see you. Could someone Uber or Whopper to Canada? Robbie asks. Yeah, that's often the case. Often seems like the case sometimes, Alex. It's not going to happen, Gary. Do you think whales can actually be bought out by diamond paws? Some, sure. Sure, I mean, some whales have already sold off a lot of their Doge, but there's still a fair amount of them. And many of the big whales are just exchanges, which really don't have a negative impact on the market to begin with. But yeah, I'm sure a few of them could be. Steve says, "Yo, great stream tonight. Heather was sweet. Discord was dumb, but you made it happen." I'm not sure how to take that. Discord was dumb, but you made it happen. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, the sound issues. Yes. Yeah. Discord was dumb. Yes. Thank you, Steve. Yeah. I think I may have finally figured out at least how to fix it here going on out. But yeah, my apologies, guys. Gary says, I used to think it would hit $1 by Christmas, but I think it hit $2 by Christmas. I mean, who knows? I would have used to think that was impossible, but I don't anymore. Robbie Gilchrist, Steven Steele, just like to say thanks. Thank you, my man. Really, honestly, thank you. Trello says, we will shock the world today. Candles incoming. Take cover. Let's take a look, guys. We are trading at 72, a little under 70, 72.3. And a green candle is forming. Yeah, I hear you, Andy. No judgment there, man. I totally get it. Yeah, I think Elon will probably mention Tesla tomorrow night, along with Doge. I think that's highly, highly likely. Almost a certainty. A good amount of Canadians here tonight. Vegas says, my spirit animal is Miami. Zero Fox says, Elon makes us rich with Doge. We buy his cars, solar panels, tickets on his rocket ships, etc. Freaking legend. Move on his part. Yeah, I agree. It does seem like the ultimate boss moves, right? Oh, I would love a Cybertruck. I would definitely get a Cybertruck if I became a certified Dogecoin millionaire. Stick to my Chevy no matter how it gets. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, gang. Steven, do you like sushi? I love sushi, but mostly like sashimi rolls with avocado. And lots of wasabi sauce. No, I'm not. I'm not a Dogecoin millionaire. I'm not Nick for sure. I have a small fraction of what he's earned. All right. Jonathan says, Steven Steele, at this rate, you will be a Dogecoin millionaire. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. That's why I'm a holder. I'm a holder. All right. Steven, do you think Elon will be a billionaire 5 to 10 years from now for society than Bezos? Steven, do you think Elon will be a better billionaire? Yes. I think he is now, and I think he will be in the future. Guys, I think I'm going to wind this stream down for tonight. I need to get some food in me, clean up a little bit. There's a chance, since I'm on steroids right now from my doctor for my sinuses and stuff, that I might get back on after I eat and get cleaned up for the special shorter insomnia edition of Doge Hangout. But we'll see. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. This was a fantastic show. The best show I've experienced in terms of super chats for sure. So a very warm and special thank you to each and every one who gave a super chat tonight. And in no small part to obviously Robbie Gilchrist, my goodness, and Above Wall Street, and broadcasting. Thank you so much, and everyone in between. I really appreciate it. Great show, phenomenal show. We have so much to be encouraged by. Don't forget, if you don't see me come back tonight for the extra insomnia version, and that would only happen if I can't sleep because of the prednisone I'm on. But other than that, I will be on tomorrow night for the live coverage of Saturday Night Live, which will be just fantastic. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate you hanging out. This was just fantastic. And please, if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell. Join us in our quest to stratospheric proportions, to the moon and beyond. Until next time, this is Steven Steele signing off.